Morning, gamer! It is Monday, September 28th, 2020. Thanks for being with us on the Gaming Morning Show. He's Sean, I'm Ryan, and we're going to hang out with you for 3 more hours today, as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. We appreciate you being with us wherever you may be. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up this hour. This day in gaming history, some celebrity birthdays, and hopefully your birthdays as well. Let us know if there's something... that's close to your heart. Someone today who's celebrating a birthday, maybe getting another year older, another year wiser. Maybe they're drinking a Budweiser. That's a tease for our topic of the day coming up. Also, this morning gaming news in a little bit. We got a top 10 list. We got sports, a whole bunch of stuff. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. I have good news. My PlayStation connected to the internet for the first time just now, so we're in business. Theoretically.
In theory. I think
theory.
I think that's the rule of media, is you basically just keep hoping and hoping and hoping, and eventually it'll just start working. I think that's how it works.
In theory.
It's good to see you above ground today.
Oh, me, yeah. I'm so glad it's Drink Beer Day. Hashtag Drink Beer Day.
Yeah, I can't imagine having to spend yesterday underground. Although, it was at least cooler than, say, July.
It's true. It was cool down there for the first 5 minutes. So so my crawl space, you know this, but you might not know this. My crawl space is amazing. You could practically play basketball in my crawl space, except for under one room, and that's my daughter's room, which happens to be the room that needs all of the work. So it was originally, there was a door from the inside into this space, which was just crawl space, and they finished it into another bedroom, and that is my daughter's room. And so it was definitely an add-on. It was not built originally with the house. And so they did most things okay, but a lot of things not okay, including no insulation down there. It's just nothing. So, yeah, which I knew was a problem, and knew was going to be something I had to do before it got too cold, and that was yesterday. And so I started yesterday by trip to Home Depot, get a bunch of stuff to put in some insulation under her room, and then I spent the next 6-7 hours under the house on my back in dirt, putting in insulation. I'm still itchy. My arms and face are still itchy from the insulation, and the framing was almost correct. So some of them, I don't do a lot of insulation in crawl spaces, but my understanding is the insulation comes in about the size that the cavity should be that you're putting it in. And every time I've watched it done, it fits nicely enough that you kind of push it up and it holds it so that you can get the twine up to permanently hold it and make sure it doesn't fall down. Some of them were a little bit too small. Some of them were a little bit too big. And so the ones that were too big, I'm under the house, trying to hold the insulation up so I can get the twine up enough that it'll hold it so that I can secure it better. It's just losing my mind, cursing. I didn't have much with me, but man, I threw that twine like 2 or 3 times.
Twine deserved it.
Just so mad having to be down there. So now everything hurts. My legs are sore from crawling in and out of the crawl space 20 times. My back hurts. My back is bruised because part of that crawl space is like dirt and rocks, because it's on a hill. So up at the top of the hill was where they brushed everything that was large. And so I'm just like scooting around on rocks and hard pieces of dirt. It was awful. My arms are sore. My neck muscles are sore because you're holding your head up for 6 hours, trying not to lay your head in the dirt.
I'm proud of you, though. Does that help?
Today needed Today needed to be drink beer day.
It is drink beer day. Hashtag drink beer day. We'll talk more about our trending topic and ask you some questions about it in just a few moments. I was at least there metaphorically with you, if that made you feel any better. Although it sounds like with some of those gaps, it would have been helpful if I was actually there with you. If it makes you feel any better, I persevered through 3 hours of really bad football.
I forgot that the Broncos played in the afternoon, and the in-laws had the Seahawks game up because they're Seahawks fans, and for whatever, and I was also exhausted because I had just spent my entire day in the crawl space, so I also wasn't thinking clearly, but it was on, and I was like, oh yeah, the Seahawks play now, and for whatever reason, and again I was tired, but like in my mind, like the Seahawks played and then the Broncos played, but then I knew it wasn't the Sunday night game, so somewhere I created a whole third set of games in my mind. Like it clearly didn't make any sense, but I was like, oh, the Broncos play later, and then as the Seahawks game is finishing up, I pull up my app that I check football scores, and I was like, ooh, that didn't go well.
Shout out Thews.
So yes, Thews, my favorite my sports app.
THUZZ. The good news is the Broncos didn't play football yesterday, so you didn't miss much. The Buccaneers showed up; they definitely played football. I didn't think the Broncos were going to win yesterday at all because we're playing with the JV team, and my buddy Larry, who is by far like the most cynical Broncos fan that I know, but it's actually kind of good too because he doesn't drink the Kool-Aid very hard, so you get like a good balance between those who do drink the Kool-Aid like wholeheartedly. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle, kind of living in that optimistic realm while still being realistic. Yep. And then he's definitely on the other end where it's like everything they do is wrong. But the good news was he wrote me, he's like, don't give me the injury excuse, but listen, man, Denver had like every major offensive skill position not there. They're already missing like 2 or 3 of their best defensive players this year, and I'm sitting there looking like you got Tom Brady on the other side in his 3rd game with his new team. Like, I think things are going to kind of be figured out by Mr. Brady, 6-time Super Bowl champ. I'm not optimistic about this game. I really wish they'd won that Titans game because the difference between 1-2 and 0-3 is monumental. Here's what I had to tell my daughter, though, because my daughter's been enjoying this football thing pretty well, even though she wasn't super into it yesterday. And she looked at me and she's like, so have we won a game yet? And I'm like, no. And she goes, oh, and I'm like, yeah. Congratulations, you're part of the worst starts in Broncos history because we've never gone 0-3 to start back-to-back years ever. But the most humorous part about yesterday was my buddy Carl, who generally always comes over to watch Broncos games. He was that random person I met in one part of Oregon and was like, hey, nice to meet you. What do you do? And like in the 3rd or 4th sentence, it's like, yeah, I'm a big Broncos fan. He's like, I'm a Broncos fan. I'm from Colorado. And I'm like, what? So we've been watching games probably about 10 years now. And with the quarantine, with the pandemic, we still haven't really gone outside the pod of your family and my family. So he comes over and we set him up in the front lawn outside our living room windows. We open up the window that usually should have a screen, but it doesn't. And he just sits there and listens to the Broncos game, watching it through the window out in my front yard. And unfortunately, like, that's the side of the house that gets the most sun. And so I bring him out an umbrella that I taped to the top of a pitchfork. I just staked it in the ground like I was claiming the moon. And he got a little bit of shade, but it was like the best we could do. I even spent like parts of the first quarter like running into my garage. I took this monitor that I use for the stream and I put it over here like in the front of the garage, trying to figure out a configuration that would work so that he and I wouldn't be in the garage, but maybe we'd be out like on the driveway watching, and there was just no way to block the sun. We couldn't figure it out, so it wasn't any better than where he was. Oh my gosh.
I love the picture he sent. I think he tweeted it, and it says, I have the best seat in the house. From that angle, he looks like such a creeper.
I give him credit. His caption specifically said, I have the best seat out the house.
I don't think I caught that.
I didn't either. And then I looked at it again last night, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually well done, sir." But that was on the heels of Saturday night. I played in my first Warzone tournament, and we didn't get to play together because I was playing as part of a sports community that I'm in, and it was specific to that community. So no outside influences. And I wish you would have been there, man, because I was so nervous. And then the worst part is, you're talking about your internet issues. We've been doing this show now for about 4 weeks. In fact, our 1 month anniversary is on Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. And we haven't had that many big internet or desync issues. I'm playing for like the first 40 minutes of this tournament, and all I'm getting is those stupid icons on the left side of your screen. And I'm just like jaded right off the bat. And I didn't play well. I felt bad for my team. They spent probably a good third of the tournament just trying to revive me, buy me back.
Well, and that's where we got to be together, because when one of us is not doing well, that's when the other one usually does really well.
Yep. So it's been, again, it's a good confluence of events this weekend to get us to Drink Beer Day, which is today on this 28th of September. And now, when it comes to national days of the day, we've talked about this lots, right? There's a good plethora of the same kind of thematic throughout the calendar. But this one just happens to be National Drink Beer Day. So we're using hashtag Drink Beer Day and asking, what is the best beer? What is the worst beer? How do you celebrate the responsibly? I assume you had to have had something by the time you came out of that crawl space.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I think I had a cider and a beer throughout yesterday. Man, do you think, and if it's not, it should be, but Drink Beer Day should be one of those holidays that isn't defined by the actual day it's on, but it's like the last Monday of September, because it should always be on a Monday. Let's be honest. Drink Beer Day should, because we can always use an excuse to drink beer on a Monday.
Yeah,
and is 6 a.m. too early?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's always the rule, right? When I was in college, I did a music video to Tom T. Hall's song. As a matter of fact, I like beer. I wish we could play that on stream. It'd be very, very, very thematic.
I want to see this.
You've never seen my music video?
No, I've never seen it. You don't share anything with me.
I know. I need to disclose.
There's a meme floating out on the interwebs that I think it's a bar. They put up a chalkboard sign that says something like, who cares if it's 5 o'clock, it's 2020 everywhere, come in, or something like that. Which yeah, I can agree with.
I think this is the year that nobody's judging. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, they're no one has any room to judge, especially with homeschooling. Beer's okay anytime during the day.
You and I have seemed to kind of gravitate toward this hazy IPA. Categorically, that seems to be like the top of the tier right now.
For sure. Yeah, no, I'm a sucker for the hazies right now. Worst beer, though. It's finally the correct answer. Passion Stash by Hop.
Wasn't always the case, but yeah, Passion Stash is definitely the worst beer. Are they in spawn?
One came up on my side. Going back up this side.
I'm on your left. Checking the bridge. Oh, up on the bridge. Coming our side.
I'm going up. On the bridge.
Yeah, good job.
That is the way.
I got your back.
On to the next round.
Just needed 2.
You got him down to 2?
Just 2. It's all it takes. It takes 2 to make a thing go right.
Okay, my side's clear. Whoa! The frames!
Oh,
That was weird.
I couldn't get him down.
You can fight. Get ready.
That was bad.
So I'm just hammering this guy, and I couldn't get him down.
Well, I wasn't much help. I was skipping. I was on the bridge. I was off the bridge. I was back on the bridge. I was back down the bridge, and then I was dead.
Oh, so you must be playing in a Warzone tournament.
Oh, he's crouched down where he was. last time.
You are the last man standing.
Oh, I got shots.
Oh, that's
On
done.
to the next
Oh, to the
round.
side.
Pick it up.
Around the outside?
Oh, so that happened twice yesterday in the Packers Saints game on Sunday Night Football. So there were two around the outside references, and I wanted to text you, but I didn't have my
That's
phone on me. Okay, these guys seem to be campy.
Yep.
Until,
Oh, he's under the bridge.
yeah.
All right.
And you can fight.
I think we
Get
should
ready.
stick together. These guys are playing weird. And I guess stick together better than that.
Show them what
Since
we
we
do.
were together that time.
Stick together differently, I suppose.
Let's go.
Yeah, one's coming right.
Okay,
Okay,
got
the
that
other
one.
one's upstairs. Oh, no,
Which
he's on
side?
top of me. Somewhere. He, like, fell on me. That was weird.
Our spawn. Right side going up the stairs. I think you found him.
Seconds.
He's at 35. To your right, to your right, to your right, to your right.
Good call out.
Stay
Nice.
focused. No mistakes. This round is ours.
It kills a poo. Interesting name.
That's his name.
Mm-hmm.
It's Killapoo. So the Broncos, I'm going left.
Go
The
right.
Broncos had the entire city of South Park in their stands yesterday.
Interesting. The other one's coming.
Yep, I tried to
Raise
get
your
away.
weapon. We're not finished yet.
All right, we said we were gonna stick together. I'll go wherever you go.
Move to engage.
Well, I'm gonna go where you go.
I'm gonna go to the middle then. I'm gonna hop
Yeah.
over these boxes and I'm gonna shoot them in the face.
Oh. Wait, gotta get this one over with.
Rough start to the Monday. Just keep getting shot in the back.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Oh, 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 oh.
Why? They're on match
I
point.
wanna
We must move the score.
I'm gonna hang back for a second.
I'll do this play right here.
Behind you, in our spawn.
All depends on you now.
He ran up to the right. Okay, the other one's at 31. Nice ceiling Malta.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just
Oh, you
missed.
missed
I just
him.
missed.
Rest your wounds.
I got jumpy there. My bad.
Nice try.
He was so there too. That's crazy.
You
All
had
right.
that.
Hey, good news. First game is over. We don't have to worry about the first game again. The whole rest of our day, the first game is done.
Man, that game was bizarre.
How bizarre. Just so bizarre. All right, it is 21 past 6 o'clock. Good morning, morning gamers. The gaming morning show on Monday, September 28th, 2020. He's Sean. I am Ryan. I had a little bit of like, I don't have too many of these. I'm gonna be straight with you. For some reason, like the parental part of me has always been focused on like setting the kids up for the future and like helping them through like the teenage problems and figuring out what they're gonna do with their adult life. I don't know. I'm so futurist. I think that that's part of it. I made their beds yesterday, and I got done putting them together and like placing the stuffed animals just so and all of these things, and I like pulled my wife aside and I'm like, look at these beds, they're never gonna be this little again. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening to me? Because I don't get too many of those, and for some reason like it just hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday.
It's tough. That happens to me from time to time for sure. Lately, it's been you look at Wesley, like usually it's like he's in bed and he's fallen asleep, and this kid has no interest in laying under sheets or covers ever. So he's always asleep on top of his comforter, and maybe he has like a blue blankie that he cuddles with. Sometimes he's covered up with that, but oftentimes not even that. And so you go in his room, you check on him, and he's asleep, and he's sprawled out, and he's so freaking long, and it's like, this is our like baby, and he's so tall now.
He's gonna be like 4 inches taller than you by the time this whole thing's over. I think both your kids might be.
They're both tall, and the first question is, how long does it take for them to outgrow Veronica, because she's short.
So Tuesday.
It's gonna come soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty soon. I think my daughter's gonna be taller than your wife in like the next year and a half. It's pretty crazy. We are asking you about Drink Beer Day. Maybe that's why I should drink a beer tonight, is to remember when my kids were so small. But I want to know, what's your best beer, what's your worst beer? Outside of like the hazy IPA, like my thing definitely is in the amber, the red beers. For some reason, I really like those ranges. Dark beers too, like a good dark stout, like something thick, a beer that you have to chew. That's a good beer.
Yeah, Black Butte Porter, I think, is my favorite dark beer.
And the best thing about Black Butte, and this is Deschutes Brewing, which started in Oregon and is now, I think, incredibly mainstream. But they have a place out in Portland, an actual like. All right,
I swear that guy saw me and he ran away from me.
And they always do an anniversary edition, so 22nd, 24th, 25th anniversary edition, and they always find different ways. And the first time I had it, I was with my other buddy, Original Carl, and he was so excited to have it. And we go to the brewery to get it, and we're like, hey, can we take some of this? He's behind me. We're like, can we take some of this in bottles or something? Celebratory grenade. And the guy's like, the chocolate content of this is so unpredictable, they couldn't bottle it. He's like, they were worried it might explode or something.
That's great.
I'm gonna go center. You know it's a good beer when it has so much chocolate. Oh, he got me with the marksman left stairs. I think they might both be over there. 45 over 200.
With this gun.
45 over 100.
Oh, he had the same idea as me.
You were close, though.
Oh, he saw me, too.
We got gaming morning news coming up after this. Morning gaming news, rather. And then also some news about Salt Bay. Do you remember Salt Bay?
Oh, yeah.
Something happened with Salt Bay.
Tried to blow myself up. Ah! He's on my dead body. They were both there. I was not expecting it. I turned the corner and there was literally a shotgun in my face. So I pull the trigger and kill him, and the other guy's right behind him and takes me out.
I made a little
not expecting that.
I made a little bit too much of a cavalier move there. I jumped extremely high out of that window. Oh gosh, he swung that corner. He's right spawn. Probably moved up since.
Ah, he's still there.
Put it behind you. We got work to do.
Why is he just sitting there?
Because he knew you wouldn't know. He knew I would call out right spawn.
Alright, I'm going left.
Me too.
We are friends. We are together.
Nice work.
That was a mess. I shot everything over there.
Yep, you definitely.
Everything. It's like a gangster
Right,
movie.
let's get in there.
Where are you going?
Left. Got me. Nice.
How did
he had
that
two
not
health.
kill
He had
him?
2 health. I can't believe he didn't die.
Well, I already swung. I should have maybe paid it. I was already going to the left in hopes his teammate was there, because I thought I had him dead. Going middle.
Go. Same. One went right. The other one's
One's
on the
above me.
bridge.
Yep. You saved my life. He's on me. I just ran. He's on the stairs, right?
Oh, I
They're
even
making us
snapped
fight
on
for
him.
it. Keep at 'em.
He just got on you really fast.
Boo.
Switching sides. It's down to this round.
How
Push
you
'em
called
back.
out? We won when you called it out.
Right.
He's on that box left side. Yep, and then the other guy's to your left.
Yeah.
Learn from the
Let's
loss.
not play
Come
Bazaar
back
anymore.
We probably will because we're gonna have to get out of the queue again and then come back in. 6:28. Good morning gaming show on Monday, September 28th, 2020. Thanks for being with us. He is Sean. I am Ryan. You can watch the show weekday mornings, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv, and sometimes on Periscope, depending on their app's mood. You can find us, watch
we
GMS on
wronged
Twitter.
them.
Yes, we did. It was the worst of wrongs. They got so upset with us. I don't know why. It is hashtag Drink Beer Day. We're trying to check in with you and see what your favorite beer is. What are you going to be drinking on this Drink Beer Day? Let us know in the chat because we'd love to celebrate with you. I don't know if we'll be cracking anything open right before 9 o'clock Pacific time, but, depends on how much anxiety the Broncos-Jets game on Thursday is going to give me. We're about to watch two teams that score like 4 points per game play on Thursday Night Football. I'll tell you my story about NFL game day morning after your segment, but let's do this right now because it is 6:29 West Coast time, 9:29 on the East, and as we do every morning at this point, we check in with Sean in the newsroom. Here's your hashtag video game expert.
Good morning. It is Monday, September 28th, 2020, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. First up, some news out of the conference that was going on last week.
The Tokyo one?
Yeah. TGS,
Tokyo Game
Tokyo
Show?
Game Show. Yeah. Resident Evil is getting an animated series coming to Netflix. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness will focus on Claire and Leon from the Resident Evil series, which is exciting for fans of the Resident Evil series because it's actually characters from the games as opposed to the movie, which were fine, just not Resident Evil. So Capcom describes, this is, of course, from Michael McWhirter of Polygon. Capcom describes Resident Evil Infinite Darkness as an original CG anime series with a horror action vibe. So it sounds like if you're a fan of the Resident Evil series, you'll be a fan of this animated series. So check that out. I don't believe they gave a hard date of when that's coming, so we'll keep an eye out for that. This, of course, is separate from the live action show, which is also in development. Next up, Xbox and Microsoft confirmed that they are planning more physical consoles after the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. Of course, it's been rumored since, as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were coming out, the big rumors were are these the last consoles? Are we ever going to see another console again, or is everything going to go digital and cloud-based? And of course, now we know that that's not happening, because we're getting new consoles this time around. But it sounds like Microsoft has no intent to defer from this in the future. So we'll get more consoles in the future from Microsoft, and of course that means we'll get more consoles in the future from Sony. And this is from go ahead.
Well, so I was thinking about this the other day when you and I, what was it, Saturday, that we had a little PS5 pre-order scare where they started showing up on Target again, and you and I kept trying to log in and get one. It made me think, like, you actually are doing this show through a very capable, pre-bought gaming machine, and then you're certainly capable of building your own machines. I'm kind of close. I don't know if I've never ever done the motherboard part, but I installed a video card and I've done RAM. And it made me wonder necessarily, like, why are you and I actually even going to buy a PS5? And I'm looking at you because you're hashtag video game expert. You've been playing, like, you never had a lull, whereas, like, I retired from games for a while. Why is it that you even still buy a console when, your PC is capable of playing anything?
I like the console experience. and part of that comes from days when I didn't have a gaming PC, or even a PC that can handle anything beyond, Myst, or The Sims. So that's where that all started when I was young. Console gaming was gaming for me. So part of it's tie over from that. Part of it is there's something about the generational nature of console gaming. For me, that's like you buy a PlayStation 4, you're good. You don't have to worry about, oh well, now I need to update my video card. Now I need to add more RAM. Oh, my hard drive's having issues. I should probably change that out. You don't have to worry about constantly upgrading it. You buy a PlayStation, you're good for 7 years. You don't have to worry about it again. You just focus on games. For the most part, they work. They don't need upgraded, and so I like that nature. For a long time, I also there were lots of games and are lots of games I don't like to play on mouse and keyboard. Although playing on a controller on computer is a lot easier now than it was 10 years ago. So there was part of that too. And there's something to have something plugged into your living room. You plop down on a couch with a controller and play some games. So I like the experience of console gaming more than PC gaming. But I think that's nostalgia just as much as anything else.
Hey, fair answer. I was just kind of curious because that seems like that's easier nowadays, is to grab the controller that you like, whether you like the correctly sized controller of the PlayStation or the power pad sized Xbox controller. Your preference. If you have gargantuan hands and apparently are playing as the giant that Jack had to climb up the beanstalk to slay, then that's fine. If you like the Xbox controller, then that's cool. But you can play either of those on your PC a lot more easily, and that's, again, back to my point of why asking that question. So that's good to see that Microsoft is going to continue to build their next Xbox One X, Series X, Xbox X. That's going to be the next one. 360. Series S.
If only we knew what the next Sony console was named.
I don't think there's any way to predict that, Sean.
There was, I think it was with the PlayStation 4, there was speculation, like early in the process of the next consoles, where we didn't have names, we didn't have official announcements. All we knew is a new PlayStation was coming. They are in development. It probably had a project name, like they always have, unrelated project names. But there's speculation that they weren't going to call it the PlayStation 4, and it was something to do with like the number 4 in Japanese is somehow unlucky, or something like that. So they're like, well, being a Japanese company, they're not going to call it the PlayStation 4 because 4 is unlucky and something like that. So they were like, they're going to just call it the PlayStation. And they're like, oh, and then they come out there like, it's a PlayStation 4. Why would we? 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the trend continued. And so I think once they hit 4, with 4 being the unlucky one, that just confirmed it, that PlayStations will always just be sequential, which is fine by me. Last piece of news. We're taking gaming news very loosely today because this is not video game news. This is curling news. This is from Daniela Hernandez in the Wall Street Journal, writing about a robot that plays the game of curling, titled "A Robot Beats Humans at Their Own Game, this time on the ice." So this is Curly, the curling robot. Uses AI and advanced imaging software to dictate or to decide what trajectory and everything to send the curling stone, and it curls. And it's pretty cool to see. I've seen it in pictures in this article. I don't think there's a video linked, but I totally want to see a video of this thing curling. It's really cool.
You might have
Curly, the curling robot.
You might have to tweet that one out because I can't find that one as quickly. I've kind of gotten used to your pace when it comes to finding the sources on the other pieces of gaming morning news, but I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting a curling story, but that gives me an opportunity to show the picture. Oh, that, of course, right as I do that, someone emails me. Right there. Look, that's us when we were busy being the Halloween curling team. Look at that. Remember those days when we could go
That
out
was
for
so much-
Halloween?
That was so much fun. That was in the old house.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so we in 2018, Halloween 2018, we were the U.S. Olympic curling team, and we even flew.
Gold medal. Curling.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, U.S. doesn't get anything but gold medals, right? America. But we ended up going into the Coin Jam, which is the local arcade bar, and we slid a curling stone that was actually a Halloween pumpkin. And we brought brooms with us, and we were told specifically that we would have won the group team costume award had there been a group team costume award. We were let down that day.
There was even talk that they needed to add one specifically for us, and then they didn't. We came back the next year. There still wasn't a group category. And always last, but never, ever least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment in a segment where I don't have to be under the house. I just get to talk about video games. This is what is out today. I'm going to pull up the correct list and not last Friday's, because that list was way longer. Out today, we have Genshin Impact out on PS4, PC, iOS, and Android. This is the first one I've seen on this list that has mobile release concurrent with the console release. Panzer Dragoon Remake out on PS4. Amurinoko on PC and Mac. Stars Force on PC. And hold on, we got to intro it. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Undead Darlings, No Cure for Love, out on Switch, PC, and Mac.
I think that is the most complete title that we've had so far for a gaming morning show, morning gaming news, name of the morning, and it's available on all of those platforms. I'm tweeting it out as we speak, but yeah, in reality, there is no cure for love if you think about it, or is there?
Undead Darlings, No Cure for Love.
And that is out today for PC, Mac, Switch, and others. I'm going to say many platforms because I can't fit all of those into my tweet. It is now eligible to possibly win the name of the month, and if as such it gives you the opportunity to maybe watch us play it on our YouTube channel if we ever get to playing our name of the month for August, which we're now running out of time for. So yeah.
It's like we've been busy.
Maybe you should quit crawling under the house, and I should quit watching awful Broncos football. I will tell you that, so I watch NFL Game Day Morning. It is my favorite pregame show on NFL Sundays. And Rich Eisen's the host, who used to work at ESPN, but he left to start the NFL Network, and he's made a really fun niche for himself. My PlayStation froze. Hello? Stand by. You might. You gotta protect me. Hello?
Help us on.
Yep, he's about to kill me.
That's all right,
Actually, he ran right by me, and now he's gonna assassinate me. Okay. Fair enough.
Sorry, mine's frozen. The PlayStations are. Alright, I'm back. We were both just AFK.
By the way, when the hyena rips out your jugular, I love the fact that he giggles. So. Okay. Hey, we're back.
Let's do better.
I'm
They'll never see this one coming.
Yeah. Oh, he's already behind me. He's running up left house. You saw him. Oh, you should have won that.
He had 35 left. Or less. I don't know if you hit him or not.
No, I never did. He killed me from the opposite direction. Ooh, a marksman. This will get better. Going left.
I'm going left as well. I'll cover you.
Let's stack. Oh, he's there now. Left house. You got me?
Oh.
Take a breath. We're going
Boo.
It's alright. I'm excited to get some damage here shortly. Man, he got headshots on both of us.
All right, I'm going to the Jeep.
Beep, beep. It's a Jeep. He's back by the left blue. The other guy's here, right?
We're losing ground. Let's take it
Do
back.
do.
So I'm watching Rich Eisen do gaming, NFL Game Day morning, and they're previewing Broncos Bucks. And they have everyone pick who they think's gonna win, and everyone picks the Buccaneers, rightfully so. And he says something to the effect of, we're gonna have Jets Broncos coming up on Thursday. Give us a reason to watch Jets Broncos. give us any reason to believe that this is going to be a game worth watching. And they all go and proceed to pick the Buccaneers. And Rich Eisen looks at the camera and goes, "But seriously, please watch Thursday Night Football." He's like, just please. Like, they're to the point where they have to beg to have people watch Jets Broncos. I still can't get him down.
I don't know. That was so weird.
I thought you were just calling it.
No, on my screen he was lying on the ground.
Yeah, he was lying on the ground too.
When he killed me, he was lying on the ground.
I think that's an internet issue. Yeah, I thought you were just chalking it up. You're like, this wasn't working. I'm calling it. It is now 6:44. Good morning. Morning gaming show on Monday, September 28th, 2020. Stick around. We do have celebrity birthdays and your birthday to celebrate, I see in the chat. Not going to spoil it now, even though you probably have already seen it. We'll do that this day in gaming history coming up next hour, as it is happy #DrinkBeerDay. We will have 10 unusual uses for beer, which I think is fun. In case you don't want to drink it, which, it's kind of ridiculous, but you can use it for other things. Yeah, definitely drink it. Drink the beer. Taste the rainbow. So the Salt Bay, do you know who Salt Bay is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salt Bay. Yep, the guy who was memed, if you will, opened a restaurant, which I did not realize. Apparently, his real name, and I'm going to screw it up, Nusret Goatki is what I'm going to go with. It has the little marks over the O, and then a K, and then the little mark under the C E. So Gokce. Mm-hmm. Anyone? You want to take a stab at that? He apparently opened up a restaurant, and this is according to the Boston Globe, and it apparently got shut down like almost the second that it was opened. Like, it was a very unusual, like maybe just over a week that the restaurant got shut down. I'm going to read you more of it, but looks like the liquor license is gone.
Oh, he's in our spawn, coming from the opposite side. Andrew.
10 seconds.
Oh, Jesus, he's right there.
We lost that one.
I was trying
80
to
on him.
I was trying to ADS and just couldn't get to him before he saw me. So apparently, yeah. So he opened this new restaurant up, Nusret, Boston, on September 18th, and then the licensing board and inspection services shut it down like a week later. But it doesn't really necessarily specify why.
Oh, he's up top. Nice work.
I got lucky.
On to the next round.
Yeah,
So it doesn't say why at all.
Yeah, just immediately ceasing operations. Alcoholic beverage license was also indefinitely suspended.
They're like meat to the
Yeah.
grinder.
How bizarre. Going right up the middle.
I hear people upstairs.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, he's right in front of me.
Nice work.
That's 2 wins down.
This is the opening paragraph. A little over a week ago, already landed in hot water. They said they had ordered the eatery closed Saturday for repeatedly failing to follow COVID-19 safety standards. So maybe that is their actual full-blown reason. So, yeah, I didn't know Salt Bay. Actually, I thought Salt Bay was already like a chef or something. So I was surprised to hear that he hadn't actually already opened a restaurant, because it looks so much like a meme from a chef. So
Right. Yeah. And I never heard his backstory. I only knew him as the meme, but I always assumed that he was a chef of some sort.
going left.
Right side's clear.
Oh, he's on the stairs. Not on the stairs, next to the stairs. Now he's climbing up the stairs. 100 up. Should be up there. I like how he went right to the dead body.
4 wins
Yeah, he
straight,
did.
less than 5.
Just like I had planned. He got lured into my trap.
Fool.
I'm going right.
Like a fly to a spider web. One, oh, they're both on me. He's to your right. Left, left, left.
5 rounds down.
Oh, one left.
For the win.
It's like I didn't see you kill someone.
I did. I killed him and then he quit. So,
Oh, gotcha.
or that guy quit immediately after you
Switching
killed
sides.
him. Because they were both up there on me.
Match point. Another round.
All right.
We claim victory.
What a sore loser. I'm going left.
I'm gonna go up. He's on me.
Coming up. Oh, 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 oh. He was all over the place. It's so unnatural the way he moved.
Woo! Shot him in the spleen. Got
Right
him in the
in the
spleen.
spleen.
Got him in the spleen. Got him in the
Oh,
spleen.
no,
Got him in
no.
the spleen.
Everything's fine.
Did you try to knock everything down again?
No.
By the way,
I'm
your
trying to-
ring light is massive.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Sean has a very, very, very big ring light. Oh my gosh. Hey, it is 50 after 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9:50 on the East. Morning Gamers, it's Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan, he is Sean. You can follow us, watch GMS on Twitter. It is time for this day in gaming history, as well as celebrity birthdays and your birthdays. If you have someone to wish a happy birthday, go ahead and do so in the chat. We would love to wish a happy birthday to them as well. And we'll do one right off the bat. Hofbrew19 has a happy birthday to Ron today. So happy birthday, Ron.
Oh, happy birthday, Ron.
Happy
I think you're-
anniversary.
If you're in
baby.
chat, hit us up.
Yeah. He is one of the curling team members. So,
Mm-hmm.
and also played Steve Carell's character. We were Anchorman last year.
That was so much fun.
We don't get to do anything this year. I'm so sad.
No,
It's-
we should do a stream when we would usually go out. You know, kids are in bed, wives are doing whatever the wives do. We should do a stream.
I think that's a good
And
idea.
Play
actually.
all of Resident Evil 7.
No, not a chance. I don't like to be scared. Happy birthday to Janine Garofalo. Turns 56 today. Was a writer and performer on the Ben Stiller Show. Continuing with celebrity birthdays this morning. I'm so excited to tell you about the next celebrity birthday that pops up on my screen. It's just going to be great.
Myra Sorvino.
Yes, Mira.
She turns 53. Not familiar with her.
But daughter of actor Paul Sorvino. So we have that for us.
That's big.
Actress Naomi Watts turns 52 today. Oh, and Hilary Duff is 33 today. Apparently they're going to bring back Lizzie McGuire. Have you heard that?
Yeah, and it's not adult, but addresses things that are age appropriate for her, is what my understanding.
Former Olympic swimmer Janet Evans turns 50 today. Some historical birthdays. Today was the birthday of Ed Sullivan, the former TV host. Benny King, the singer, and apparently Confucius, the philosopher, had a birthday on September 28th. Other people, Daniel Platzman of Imagine Dragons turns 34 today. Keir Gilchrist, the actor, is 28 today. Pop singer St. Vincent is 38 today. Karen Fairchild of Little Big Town, the country singer, is 51 today. Well, I think that'll do it. My list is good.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. I will say this, though. It is hashtag Drink Beer Day, and we are asking you what you're going to do to celebrate responsibly today. But National Day Calendar, the website that we get a lot of national days of the day from, says it's, quote, interesting to note that today lands on the birth of Arthur Guinness, who was the founder of Guinness Brewery.
Interesting.
But it doesn't sound like it's because, most national days of the day many times started because, Eminem was like, it's National Hard-Shelled Candy Day, they just make these up as a PR thing, and apparently it's not started by Guinness, but we don't know that for a fact, so.
Usually we talk about food, and I start the day by just being real hungry. It's not happening today. I'm just real thirsty.
Yes. Well, again, you spent about 18 hours in a crawl space yesterday putting up insulation. I think for you too, like you're really generous. Like you're the guy who's like, I don't mind helping you out with house projects and all that stuff, but I do think like your least favorite thing about being in a crawl space, other than your claustrophobia, is insulation.
Yeah. So I have sensitive skin, and I get itchy really easily. So just being in the crawl space without the insulation and getting like dirty makes me feel itchy, and then throw insulation on top of that. Like I said, I'm still feel like my arms and back still feel itchy. It's the worst.
Yeah, it's like when you see a spider, right? And you kill the spider, but especially when like the spider happened to be crawling on you and you didn't know it, and then you notice and you kill the spider, you still feel like that feeling of the crawling for a couple hours. I swear you're going to feel insulation for the next 2 days.
Yep. The only way to fix it is to drown out that feeling with beer.
And that's why hashtag Drink Beer Day was invented. We want to know what the worst beer is. The clear answer is Hop Valley's Passion Stash. Ugh, gross. But what is
that
the best beer?
1985 from Voodoo Ranger is high on my list right now.
Yeah, that one's good there. Juicy Sunrise IPA from Widmer is up there. There's Ecliptic out of Portland. You and I have both been big fans of their Starburst IPA.
So good.
There's a string of more chainy breweries called the Ram in our area, Pacific Northwest. I think they have one down in some areas of California, and they make not a Bighorn. No, yes, it's like a Bighorn IPA, and that one is one of my favorite beers too. Really like that one.
Hammerhead from McMenamins.
Ooh, that's good
is
too.
a good one.
Let's go.
McMenamins. What I would give to go to a McMenamins. Okay, well. I don't know why you came to punch me, but you died for it. Pushing their spawn. I decoyed? Did you get him?
Nope, I ran out of ammo.
How has this guy not killed you?
10 seconds.
I don't know what's going on. You have 3 health. Oh
What
man.
the hell?
3 to 18.
Did we?
I'm having some real bad connectivity issues. You were jumping all over the place. I couldn't follow that gunfight at all.
I thought I had my sight on him 14 times, and I couldn't actually shoot him.
Oh man.
And that goes back to my Warzone tournament the other day. Oh jeez, he's left box and just lit me up.
We're losing ground.
Man.
Let's take it back.
Who wants to run some Ethernet cable today?
I do.
Man, it's bad today.
Move up fire. Go.
I might just go buy a giant Ethernet cord and
Go
just
with you.
run it through the hallway in the mornings.
Hit him once. Hit him
Nice.
twice. Hit him 3 times, $1.
I'm pushing their spawn.
He's going middle. I got him with my grenade, thanks to you.
flushed him right to it.
Yep.
He's like, "Oh, I'm out of here."
He was in a
Nice
bad
work.
spot. A real bad
Yeah, he
spot.
was. Oh man.
Oh yeah, I think we should just make, since we can't go to McMiniman's. Ooh, he lit me up left side, moving to the boxes. He's on the boxes. 100 up. Wow.
On to the next round. Pick it up.
Whew. Yeah, like I said, my router's in the living room. I might just in the morning run a cord in here because I need to do something. This is so bad today.
Well, and you've had a couple of issues, but I think it's also like fine-tuning your mesh network too. I mean, it's just a matter of getting it to be the way that you want it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the difference is in terms of the configuration and how you aim things.
Don't see him. I'm on the truck.
I'm worried about. Yeah, he's underneath.
Don't let your guard down.
But yeah, I have a long Ethernet cord you could use in the interim. So
Yeah, and I think I don't think running it over here will be that bad, but I'm not opposed to just plugging in a cord for the time being.
he's in the left box.
And the right box.
I stunned him.
Interesting.
2 wins down. Keep
Woo.
up the pressure.
I'm seeing all kinds of crazy things right now. Nice shot.
I actually meant to
Good.
vault on top of
Let's
that
get to
box, and I ended up
No.
just doing what you saw.
You
Go
did
left.
what you meant to. That's perfect. One guy is coming up the middle, I think. One guy was trying to crawl under the truck.
Nice work.
3 up, 3 down.
I don't know why they insist on crawling. Both of them tried to crawl under the truck in that round.
Well, maybe
Don't get it.
maybe it's the double pistols, and the reality that the double pistols suck.
Don't crawl under the trucks.
So they would rather just sacrifice themselves under the truck. I think he's behind me.
Okay. Well, I'm getting assassinated. Thank
I
you
saved
for
your
saving
life.
my life.
He's punching me.
That's a 4
I think these guys are like,
What a
"Screw
weird
it."
round. What a weird round.
Maybe they're trying to get finishing kills. Yeah, so I come around the corner and they're just standing behind you. I'm like, what is he? Oh, he's trying to finish him.
Save my life.
Middle's very clear. I took your kill.
Oh, that's all yours. These top boxes.
Try to slide underneath
Thank you
me.
for finishing that.
What a
I'm
weird
so
game.
jittery. I'm so jittery.
Welcome to my world, man. Go ahead and restart between during the coffee break.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
Gaming
I
Morning
will.
Show. He is Sean. I am Ryan. Thanks for hanging out with us. As we mentioned a couple times, you can follow us Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Coming up next hour, it is hashtag Drink Beer Day. Oh, and I didn't even go over this day in gaming history. I completely was planning to do it in the game, so we'll do that as soon as we come back from our coffee break. Next hour, 10 unusual uses for beer, as it is Drink Beer Day. We haven't had any answers yet, especially from Hofbrew. It's in your name. Like, give us some answers to best beer. Best beer, worst beer, what are they? How will you celebrate today? Drink responsibly. And we'll do some more things. We got NFL recaps later in the show. We'll talk about the day. The playoffs are set for baseball. The Mariners didn't make it. Sorry, Ben. So sucks to be you, you know. Angels fired their manager, by the way. I saw that this morning, too.
No. It was a change that needed to happen.
Come back, Mike Scotia. Scotia? Right?
So,
Scotia? Sosha? I can't remember his name.
I think
Oh
it
my
was-
gosh.
I think it was Sosha.
I think it was something like that.
There was a sneaky C in there. So.
Yeah, one of those letters that didn't need to be there but was there. We'll talk about Comic-Con. I think that's getting underway soon, if not today. So we'll talk about that coming up as well. What are you looking forward to on this Monday? Let us know. It is Monday, September 28th, 2020. He's Sean, I'm Ryan. Gaming Morning Show back in a moment. Thanks for being with us. Morning Gamer, it is Monday, September 28th, 2020. Gaming Morning Show continues. Appreciate being with us no matter where you may be. I am Ryan, he is Sean. I am introducing a new segment.
Love new segments.
It is time for Nitpicky Household Annoyances, brought to you by Bud Light Seltzer, / not an ad, and not actually a sponsor.
Hashtag could be an ad.
So we are, this is something we plan to do on Gaming Morning Show, is to have coffee from all over the place featured on the show, because we're here 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time when the weekdays, so why not have some delicious coffee from all over the place? So I go in to go get more coffee, and kind of the setup is I wake up somewhere between 3 and 4 in the morning, do some real work, then come on, do the show, and then go back to doing real work. And so I make some coffee right off the bat, right? But my wife doesn't get up till maybe 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that vicinity. And so I make coffee that is intended to let her have some when she gets up. And on our new coffee pot, there's an 8, a 6, and a 4 cup line marker, right? They never seem to actually be 8, 6, or 4 cups. And I've had this problem with other coffee makers where you fill the water to the line that indicates how many cups it should make, and it never seems to be right. Like you can take one of those measuring cups and you can pour 4 cups of water in there, and then it comes out and it's like less than 4 cups, or it's more than 4 cups. It's never exactly 4 cups. That is Little Household Nitpicky Annoyances Part 1. Part 2 is this whole pack of toilet paper that we have does not rip in the right spot on the very first start. You know how it always has the tab, and many times the tab actually unrolls it correctly. There's not been a single roll in like the last 18 that I've taken apart that actually breaks at that line, and then I have to like slice it through like I'm opening a letter. And that concludes Nitpicky Household Annoyances. Oh my gosh. So annoying.
I have a confession to make. I've made a terrible mistake.
Uh-oh. You didn't get more coffee, did you?
Well, so I have big cup today, which usually will get me through at least 2 hours.
Hold that right in front of your face. That's the big cup. Mama needs coffee.
Usually gets me through 2 hours. And then for hour number 3, I decide I can either make a K-cup and have a refill with mediocre coffee, or I can, just have juice or lemonade or something. I've been drinking it way too fast. I did not leave another hour's worth of coffee here, so I'm gonna have to savor that for this next hour.
You failed. I'm so sorry. I was actually trying to take less coffee in my cup, because mine's like a 16 ouncer, and there's a line in there that makes it not 16 ounces. I don't know why that's the case, but I think that's like the fill line. So I've actually been trying to hit that mark, because again, I start drinking coffee at 3. By the time we're done with the show, in 6 hours, I might have way, way, way too much coffee. And because it is hashtag drink beer day, I got to save room for beer. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock Pacific time.
It's 9 o'clock somewhere.
He's Sean, I'm Ryan. Coming up this hour, top 10 unusual uses for beer on Drink Beer Day. We will also give you some naming headlines, and naming is name of the morning, and then we'll give those to you within the gaming headlines. So that's the right way to do it. Later on in the show, sports. Maybe have a trivia question. If we got enough people in chat, we'll do that. Plus play Google Feud. I also have some information on New York Comic Con that's coming up starting soon. We talked about Salt Bay. His restaurant shut down days after it opened, according to the Boston Globe, so we will link that in the chat as well. Happy birthday, Janine Garoppolo. Garofalo, not Garoppolo. He's a quarterback for the Niners. Mira Sorvino, Naomi Watts, Hillary Duff, among others. And happy birthday, Ron.
Happy birthday, Ron.
Happy birthday, Ron. I told you this day in gaming history that I didn't get to, so I'll give those to you now. 1992, this day, September 28th, Midway Amusement Games released Mortal Kombat version 4.0 into arcades in the U.S. I'm curious, how often did the games in the arcade get updated, and were they drastic updates? Like, I imagine it was just patches like we get today, right?
Yeah, I don't actually know the answer to that. I imagine, I imagine it had to be infrequent, just because it's such a hassle to Essentially, my understanding was you couldn't patch that software. It was essentially just reloading new software.
Hmm.
But I think the technology to update an arcade cabinet was there, as opposed to like you get Super Mario on the NES and that cartridge is your cartridge. If they found a bug and fixed it in a future update, you're not getting that update. You just have that cartridge. I don't think arcade consoles are that way. I think they could update them, but I don't know how complicated that process was.
I think that would be one of our hopes on the show, is to have more interviews, and that would be a great one to bring someone in to talk about like the way arcades used to be updated, for sure. This day, 1994, Atari and Sega settled a lawsuit. Sega paid Atari $90 million in return for 7.4% of Atari and rights to 70 Atari patents. I don't really quite remember the Atari-Sega feud.
Give them a proper English welcome.
Okay, got one.
He's going up this box. Oh, he was waiting for me. Nice shots. Good patience.
Let's send them home.
Aww. I killed him and he goes, nice. I'm not gonna mute these guys. They're kind. For now.
For now.
Until they don't like the kill, and then they're gonna curse at me.
No one's going up yet. Oh, now someone is.
I'm going up left side. If I can ever jump up this thing. Do you have eyes on?
Nope. Where'd you kill yours?
Up here on the dock.
Okay, that's what I was looking for, so I have no clue where he is. I'm gonna go look underneath just to be sure.
Oh, other opposite house.
10 seconds.
I was
Got
like,
him. I stunned him.
Wins down. Keep up
I
the
stunned
pressure.
him and then got him. That was
nice shot.
good. Thank
I was
you.
sitting there watching in the house, and he never showed up, and I was about to be like, no, he's not. Even though you're shooting at him.
You lied to me.
All right, one's going up to my house. One's left house.
One's coming up. Nice work.
He walked up right in front of my gun.
Well, and I was trying desperately to like call out where he was, but I was like, he's there. That little, you're looking at him. You shot him. He's dead.
That was hilarious.
I'm with you for some reason.
If anyone's watching my screen, which you all are, because I'm the only one you can see in gameplay, that was
He's under the bridge.
that was some of the best.
Under the bridge. Oh, he moved now.
That was some of the best grenade play you'll ever
10
watch.
seconds.
Nice work.
The ball wins
Nice
straight.
work.
Let's see 5.
I threw grenades off every surface on this map. I mean, they couldn't have ricocheted closer to trying to kill me in any situation. It was really
But
impressive.
You still survived.
Stayed alive.
I'm going up to the right. Stay alive.
Yep, he's coming up the stairs. Nope, that's you.
Ah! He's in this right house on the bottom. We ran into each other.
Finish it.
He doesn't know.
Nice work.
5 rounds down.
Nice
One more
patience.
shot to win.
Oh man.
That was fun to see. He doesn't know.
Match point. We're up. Let's take them out.
Alright, I'm gonna go right side again.
So you remember that time
Oh.
lagging? Oh, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
waiting on the boxes right outside my window. Oh, and he's right there now. Nice job. You're 28. Other guy's 100. Nice. snap. That was a 6-0. Wow.
That was a 6-0.
Wow. Welcome back.
GG.
I'm proud of you. Gaming Morning Show, 7:17, now 18 on the West Coast, 10:18 on the East. He's Sean, I'm Ryan. Thanks for being with us on Drink Beer Day. Coming up,
man.
10 unusual uses for beer. Sorry, I kind of had to burp there, so I had to take a moment for myself there. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain shut down there for a second.
It's all right. We had our name of the morning, Undead Darlings, No Cure for Love, out today, Switch, PC, and Mac. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at WatchGMS as we linked to their bio and their release. A couple more This Day in Gaming Histories. 05, Eidos? E-I-D-O-S? Anyone?
Eidos.
All
I
right,
think it's
total.
Eidos.
Total Overdose, A Gunslinger's Tale came out for PlayStation 2, Xbox. That would be good for the Gaming Morning Show throwback playthroughs because that sounds like a fun game. 2010, Capcom released Dead Rising 2. We had Dead Rising 2 the other day, so they must have done a different release, or was that Dead Rising 3? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Yeah, I don't remember what that was.
And then in 17, Sidebar Games released Golf Story for the Switch. That also sounds like a very fun name.
Golf Story was on my wish list for a while for the Switch. I never got around to playing it. I also don't play my Switch nearly as much as I wish I played my Switch, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I want to play it, it's never like charged and ready to go. And then you get it out, you get it plugged in, you get it charged, and then you're crawling under the house for 5 hours.
That would actually be a very sneaky play, though. Next time you get sent under the house, just bring the Switch with you.
This installation's taking a real long time.
I really wish. I mean, if I only had Ryan's help, but he's busy watching the Broncos, so it's going to take me a lot longer than I thought it would.
I can't wait for us to get a secret TV set up down there and just have.
Heading in.
That's
just have a whole setup down there.
That's where we record all of our YouTube content. Is down underneath the house. We'll call it the lab.
I think I need to go work on that insulation again.
How much insulation are you laying? It's just so much insulation. He didn't know.
Alright, I'm in their spawn.
That was the highest bouncing. That's my grenade.
I think I see him. What was he?
Set the tempo. Keep it up
What
in the
was
next
he
round.
doing? He was just sitting there.
Interesting choice.
I'm going left again.
I'm going back up.
Don't see me in from the top.
Yeah, one's in spawn. I hear someone below me.
What's he doing? Yeah, I'm
He
in
just
their
jumped off.
spawn. I let him know I'm here because that's what you do.
Nice.
2 wins down. Keep up the pressure.
All right. Is this gonna be a good rest match?
No, it's about to. Wheels
that
are about to
possible?
fall off right now.
Move up fire. Go.
I was expecting this to be marksman rifle. We have a grenade.
You have a grenade.
I do. So do you.
Their spawn looks clear.
Got one. Oh, he's in. What are you doing? Stop being weird.
Celebratory C4. How'd you see him?
I just happened to catch like his gun out of the corner of my eye, my digital eye.
All right, stick around. Our list of the day coming up next. Unusual uses for beer. I fell down. Oh, he's in our back corner. That back corner to your right. Yep.
Those barrels. My worst enemy.
Shut.
That's a 4-win streak. Let's see 5.
That guy plays weird. He also cursed at me, so I muted him.
Maybe to you, you play weird, or to him, you play weird. Did you ever think about that?
Remember that time we played Rust and went 4-0?
And then lost
still
6-4
Oh, one's up top.
underneath. Who'd you get?
The bad one. Well, the weird one. I wouldn't even say he's bad, he's just weird. And he was the one that was up.
Yep, that's what I was trying to get.
He's in our spawn.
10 seconds.
I flashed myself.
I'm going towards the flag.
Objective on the field. Go get it. We're taking the objective.
I also would have killed him, so I don't even count that as a flag win. I turned around the corner and he was mid, like, throwing a grenade, so there's no way he was going to survive. I'm going to go right.
I'm going to go up the chute again, because eventually they're going to figure it out, right? Oh my gosh. Whee!
People are dumb.
But I'm back. I'm back. I'm like Beetlejuice.
Oh, I didn't get to kill myself.
Oh, 724.
Well, we won.
Yep, we won. We crushed. You didn't die once.
Do what I do.
Internet connection's better. It is now 7:25 West Coast time, 10:25 on the East. Gaming Morning Show continues. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Thanks for being with us. He's Sean. I am Ryan. You can find me Hefty Goof on Twitch, and by Twitch I mean Twitter. Well, actually both technically. YourSports.gaming on Twitter, and Watch GMS as the place to go to find us on Twitter as well. We're gonna do our top 10 unusual uses for beer. And I like this list on hashtag Drink Beer Day. It's technically National Beer Day, so stick with us here. I'm very disappointed on just a quick side note. Remember that timestamp app that I got?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it keeps crashing.
Bummer.
Very disappointed. I'm about to find a different thing.
Bummer.
Let's see. Top 10 unusual uses for beer. Now, this is a 2008 list, so, all of these uses could have changed in the last 12 years, but, I'm going to guess that they're still there. This is Jamie Frater of listfirst.com. I was going to do, top 10 beer facts, but then I saw this one. I was like, this is kind of fun because we're talking about drinking beer. What else can you do with beer? Where else can you put beer? Use responsibly.
Beer enema, number 1.
Oh, that would be funny. Number 10 is actually a beer bath. Apparently, it's a very excellent skin conditioner. So next time, this goes back to the house thing, right? Like, hey, I'm going under the house. I'll be back in a little bit, right? And you spend 3 extra hours playing Switch. Now you can also be like, I got to go take a bath. And they don't need to know that it's a beer bath, right? Right? Right?
Beer bath with the Switch.
Let's see. Next time you take a soak, tip in a good can of dark beer before you hop in. It's a nice alternative to salt crystals. Just don't be tempted to drink the bath water, which, could be kind of gross.
No promises.
Number 9 on the list is apparently it can be used to settle an upset tummy. Step aside, ginger ale. I guess we can go ahead and do a little bit of extra beer. I guess this is kind of playing off of the fact that if you are hungover and you drink another beer the next day, apparently it's supposed to help. But it also can be useful to kind of settle down upset stomach. It does say, though, just be sure not to use this trick if you have an ulcer or gastritis. Gastritis. Okay, cool. This is along the lines of Coke. You can use beer to polish your furniture. Because can't Coke be used basically to get rust off things?
Yeah, it's like a corrosive, so you can use it to polish up metal or clear out your sink drain.
There you go. Beer is a surprisingly good wood furniture polish. You can use a can of beer, let it go completely stale and flat, and pour a little onto a polishing cloth, and voila, you don't need to buy Pledge ever again. I mean, next time any critics say that beer is expensive, say, yeah, but you know what? How much money I save on wood polishing? Just saying. You can use it to marinate meat, which this one kind of makes sense. There's lots of different beer recipes out there, but this one apparently is specific to marinating meat. Also, get really adventurous. It says you can even use things like marmalade or jam to add to the flavors that you like out of the beer. A more common addition also would be soy sauce or other Asian sauces. If you like marinating pork, you might want to add some chunks of pineapple and pineapple juice with some ginger for a sweet and sour result.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds tasty.
Who knew we were going to get so Rachel Ray on you this morning? I mean, that is what the morning show format's always been, right? If you're watching the Today Show, they have the cooking segment, right? There you go.
Well, we have to have something related to food. Otherwise, I wouldn't be hungry in the middle of the show.
Sean, by the way, lied viciously to us. He said there would be crepes on Friday. There weren't any crepes. He said someone said there'd be crepes yesterday. There weren't any crepes.
Well, so we started talking about what needed to happen, and that's when Under the House became a thing. And originally it was like, well, why don't you make crepes, and then you'll go to the store, and then you'll just do the installation real quick. And I was like, this isn't going to be real quick. It's going to take a while. And so we decided, since I had a lot that I needed to do, we scrapped the crepe idea. I think we might do it today, though. So
yeah. Like I'm gonna fall for that again. Yeah, like right. Yeah, no.
I'll put some beer in it.
Ooh, actually, that could be really good.
Beer
the
crepes.
Sunrise IPA with crepes. Yeah.
Come experiment.
All right, number 6 on our top 10 unusual uses for beer. Apparently, you can use it to naturally remove slugs. It's basically some sort of thing that can help deter pests. For slugs, instead of using chemicals like DDT on your veggies, you can actually bury a small saucer up to its lip in the garden and put fresh beer in it each day. Slugs will be attracted to the smell, get drunk, and drowned.
The picture for this one is awful.
It's a big saucer of slugs. All drown. On the same note, number 5 is you can actually use beer to fertilize your garden. Apparently, the yeast and other extracts in cans of beer are good for fertilizing. Number 4 is it can get rid of bees and wasps. And I knew there was a reason that I loved beer so much. And this is the reason, is because apparently they're attracted to beer. So instead of spending anything on citronella candles or oils, basically just open some beer cans. That's where I would use my Keystone Light.
Finally, an excuse to buy Keystone Light and PBR.
I remember Hofbrew gave me a can of Keystone Light. I think he gave us each one. Keystone Light, lime, and something. Do you remember that one that we tried? Lime and strawberry?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Oh. It wasn't good.
I cringed just now. It was gross. But yeah, if you don't like bees and wasps, and of course nobody does, Melissophobia. Number 3, wash your hair. Beer shampoo can actually add, quote, luster and body to dull, limp hair, unquote. Try it. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
No one calls my hair dull and limp.
That was true. What a waft that you just gave us there. Oh my gosh. Are you a supermodel? Final 2 on the top 10 lists of unusual uses for beer. Make a batter. Hey, there you go. Crepe, beer batter. Do it today.
Do it.
Making a batter, usually using baking powder. That's a raising agent. Apparently beer, because it has bubbles, and the yeast provides something to the raising. So here's a recipe, for example. 1.5 cups of flour and 1/2 teaspoon of salt into a bowl. And then you pour 1 12-ounce can of beer. And voila, you have more good stuff. So
let's do it.
The cooking segment coming next time on Gaming Morning Show. And last but not least, and this one actually I think many people know, barbecue a chicken. Canned chicken, you just basically take the beer can, you set it up, and then you throw the chicken on top. There's the beer enema.
Beer enema.
Beer enema chicken.
Well, and you are supposed to, at least when I've done it, it's supposed to be half a can of beer, which means you get to drink half that beer first.
What's the best flavor of beer you've used for beer can chicken?
We've always used like something cheap and light. I've done it with my dad, and I think the first time we did it with Coors Light. It's supposed to be something relatively light and high water content, but I'd love to try it with something more delicious. By the way, 4 of 10 involved consuming some sort of the beer. So 4 of those 10 I approve of.
You don't want to use it to kill all the slugs.
Eliminate all enemies or
No,
capture
I
the
like
overtime flag to
beer
win.
more than I dislike slugs.
I just got into gardening though. Apparently,
Gotta go take care of the bees and the slugs. I'll be back in 3 or 4 hours.
yeah, right. Bees and slugs, and I gotta fertilize the garden.
He's in spawn still. He's on the truck.
Last man standing. Finishing.
Oh, he knows.
He knows. He knows.
We're not dead yet, are we,
I used that line too much today. I've already used it twice.
I totally had him, but I, forgot to reload my gun.
That's funny. Going left?
Going right. I used 7 of my 10 bullets on the first guy. He's by the tractor, coming up this side.
Last man standing. Finishing.
Oh no! Nice work. 10 to 100. You got this. You have 1 bullet.
You have one bullet.
He's at 40.
10 seconds.
Don't step on that fire.
I didn't even move.
he caught a peek of you, I think.
Oh, he just shot me through the hay bale. Nice.
Well,
work.
he pinned you into that corner. There's
Give him a
nothing you
proper
can do.
English
That was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Going
I'm
left.
gonna look right. We have stem, by the way.
You have stim.
I do. So do
Oh,
you.
he got me. He's back left. He's pushing up the corridor. Now in the middle. Stim. Oh.
It's
Take
too
it off.
late.
Focus on the next round.
Yeah, I had that other guy. He was hiding, but then I had to break off to fight that second one. All right, I'm gonna go to the truck again.
I'm gonna go middle. Up top. Gosh, he was right there again. We had the same exact ideas both times. Nice try.
Shake it
You
off.
keep
Focus
saying
on the
nice
next
try
round.
right before I die.
I'm just saying maybe I knew it was about to happen. Basically, it's the same thing you could say to me anytime I throw a grenade.
I'm hurt. Real bad. I'm in the barn. Nice.
They're hurting. Let's send them home.
Woo!
I just tried to make a whole bunch of noise. Make sure I got him to move somewhere.
Nice work. Alright, I'm gonna go left and up.
Push right through the middle again. Oh, nope, he's waiting. No stem.
I got stickied. I heard him a bunch on my way out. At least.
Wow, he's just
Whoa.
waiting
On
for
to
me.
the next round. Pick it up.
I don't know why he was waiting for me, but he was.
Switching sides.
They've made they're good, but they've made some weird plays.
Match point. Tie it up.
I mean,
They
maybe
camped
he-
in some weird places.
Maybe he just knew I was going to come back because that's where you died. Oh, gosh, he's right there. I can't beat him on the back of that. Nice plays.
Objective
Winners.
failed.
See, watch where this guy got me from. He keeps going and hiding up in that thing.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get him with the submachine gun.
Morning
Nice.
Gamers Gaming Morning Show continues 7:37 West Coast time and 10:37 on the East. He is Sean, I am Ryan. Still to come, some morning gaming news headlines for you. We'll give you our name of the morning again. Sports next hour, and also a trivia question, maybe some Google Feud, as we're with you Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. I mentioned Comic-Con. It's happening in New York City, but it's the first ever virtual convention. It's actually less than 2 weeks away. Now, they've set the lineup for the 4-day event, and it's going to include appearances for TV series like Utopia and The Stand. I think Utopia is on Hulu, right? I'm just hoping that that's the case, because I saw the previews for it, and it actually looked kind of interesting. They're also going to have some different reunions, including reunions for Smallville and Lost. The Lost one could actually be
Nice.
pretty interesting.
The Lost one could be cool, but Smallville, that's tight. What's up, Colty Vibes up in the chat?
Let us know if you're interested in Comic-Con, Colty. They have a couple of other things like Meta Universe, which is going to be an online event with virtual replacements where they have panels that will stream on their YouTube channel. And then Per Reed Pop, and this whole thing was written by Jennifer Moss of The Wrap. Quote unquote, in addition to panel streaming live and on-demand exclusivity via YouTube, fans will be able to participate in talent Q&As during panels, turn every panel into a watch party, and geek out with other fans using YouTube comments, community, and live chat.
Gunfight.
Says you're here. Are you
Eliminate
here?
all
There
enemies
you
or
are.
capture
Whew.
the overtime
Oh, I
flag
got
to
scared.
win.
Hi.
You weren't with me.
We're fine, bud. Don't worry. There's a grenade,
I'm
though.
so scared.
No mistakes, no prisoners.
Pushing their spawn.
I decoyed.
I just missed.
Ooh.
I just missed my second shot.
Use it against them.
You got him down to 5.
Hey, Colty, you missed it, but I had the world's worst Warzone tournament that I played over the weekend. I think you, me, and Sean should have played because we would have had a better chance. Oh, he got me all the way across the map. Right side, one's up left. Yeah, so you're looking in the right place. That sucks.
Oh, missed him.
You and I have had the same exact fate those first 2 rounds, as we missed that shot that would have won it.
Oh. He got me in the foot. The spleen in the foot.
Nah.
Nonetheless.
I do have one other fun update, by the way. A couple of weeks ago, my dog got sprayed by a skunk. Every now and then, I'll walk around my house and just get a waft of skunk. He's above. Oh, and he's right there in front of you. Yep, to your left. So I went to go get coffee on our last coffee break and just walked past a part of my garage, and I'm like,
Still there.
but it's not like ever present. It's just like certain moments. It's like, oh yeah, that's the skunk. So if your dog ever gets sprayed by a skunk, know that that might be a thing. Oh, he's above me. Damn it. On the stairs, right.
Their confidence
Ugh.
grows. Use it against them.
It's so bad.
Show them what
Oh, all right. Let's do better.
Hi, Colty, I thought you were... So, are you more of a multiplayer?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm all turned around.
He's back spawn. I marked him live. He's still just sitting there. 100 up.
That's your
That's my
dead
dead
body.
body.
their confidence grows.
Uh,
Use it against them.
All right, so Colty, we're asking about hashtag Drink Beer Day. And so curious if you have a favorite beer. And it can be type or it can be brand or like an actual specific beer. You know, right now, like Juicy Sunrise IPA is the leader in the clubhouse.
ah, man, he's so campy.
It is up to you.
Please don't be above
Nice work.
They're hurting. Send them home.
me. Ooh, have you had a Tack Owl IPA?
I don't think I've had that one.
Oh, but I think that's a Vagabond one, which isn't that here?
Move to engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go there. You know, in 2023 when we can go outside again.
You can try out for us. I don't think there's much of a tryout situation for us.
The other one's
All
to your
depends
left,
on you
up,
now.
going up the stairs.
Oh, jeez. It's like really over there. Yep, still there. What?
He's scared.
10 seconds.
Shoot.
Go. Secures that objective.
Nice shot. Oh, that was great.
Just let him fall into my crosshair.
Couldn't have planned it better.
Yeah, you and Sean must be on the same page with ciders, Culty, because
Yeah.
I'm still very much primarily a beer person, but I can't drink enough seltzer right now.
All depends on you now.
Yeah, I just missed that first shot.
Confidence grows. Use it against them.
Oh, look at that. We're getting beer delivery. That's not bad.
Switching sides. It's down to
I'm not going to
Slough.
say no. Let's put it that way, Culty. Yeah, any IPAs right now, big fan. Oh, he's up on the balcony just shooting me while I'm throwing knives to the left. What? Oh my gosh, what are the odds? 36/72. Nice try.
We have
That
failed.
was
Return to
stupid.
base.
You know, in my defense that time, I didn't say nice try before it was time to say nice try. So
Yeah, you waited for me to die this time.
that was a fun one, though. I didn't hate that one at all. All right, 7:44 West Coast time. Good morning. Morning on this, September 28th? Man, we're almost done with September. It doesn't feel like it's October yet, and I think that that's definitely pandemic related, right?
Yeah, I mean, everything's weird. We also, with the fires, it's like it was summer and then everything was on fire, and then we came out of it and it was rainy and fall. So we didn't like get a transition. It was weird.
But I am happy that it is fall. Oh my gosh, it's so great to be outside right now. The air is crisp. Yeah. I'm pretty excited, though. Hofbrew brought us, speaking of beer delivery, which, you know, yeah, he's going to bring
passion fruit pineapple. Ooh, that's right up my alley.
So I was talking about seltzer. Like, I'm on a big seltzer kick for sure. I'm bought in. You know, hard seltzer. Let's go. Hofbrew brought us wild berry, pomegranate lime, mango ginger, and ruby red grapefruit. And these are from Great Divide.
Gunfight.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about
Eliminate
those.
all enemies or capture
And you
some
haven't tried them
overtime
yet,
flag
right?
to win.
No, but if you
Or
don't
have you?
drink one with me today, I'm going to try them today. So we
No, we need to do it today.
okay.
I need this.
This isn't for you, Ryan. This is for me. Are we gonna try to watch Monday Night Football together?
Oh yeah, we should.
It's Chiefs and Ravens, so it's gonna be a good game.
My knife out. It might be a mistake. It wasn't a mistake.
Oh, that's where you killed him.
uh,
He's over here by me. 24.
I'm with you. Going around on the other side.
Oh, he's still back there.
What was he doing?
They're
I
hurting.
don't know.
Send
He had
them
a
home.
lot of opportunities to shoot me. Ain't no laws when you're drinking the claws. And it's so funny, like, I've switched pretty hardcore to Bud Light Seltzer, but I still really liked, gosh, one of the flavors of White Claw. Definitely wasn't strawberry, because strawberry is the worst kind. But
Oh,
Trade.
the other one showed up.
Prepare to fight.
nice knife. He knifed us both.
Wow, impressive.
Your knife floated outside your
Show
body.
them what we do.
Yeah, but I think it's good that they added the ping feature, because if you want to play with someone who's not your friend Sean, that was the ugliest assault rifle.
Watch.
I'm happy you're the replay cam, because
What's he doing? So in the open, what's he doing laying there?
he was getting the drop on you, Sean. I'm not going middle.
Uh,
He's doing the same thing. Oh, he's behind me. Yep, there you go.
oh my gosh. I am so glad I got him. I would have been so mad because he should have died like 3 times. He reloaded his entire clip while I was shooting at him and I couldn't kill him.
That's funny.
Peeking left with the marksman.
Yeah, the only thing I don't think. Oh, they're on us. Both me. What words? Oh God, I just thermited myself. Don't want to talk about it. I think I killed him with the thermite that was left over.
I was shooting him, so
Oh.
you helped
Yeah.
because you lit him on fire, but That was chaos. I had no idea what was happening on your side. By your comms, I thought you died. Then I looked over and you killed someone.
Yeah. So that is the thing, Culty, is they did add the feature, but the live ping doesn't stay with the person.
That's a
Yeah.
4-win streak. Show me 5.
Which I think makes sense, but it is great that you can put it on them at some point. That guy is bad. No, that guy's not good.
Sides.
The other guy's actually pretty decent,
One round
but
for
the other
win.
guy's
Make it happen.
not good. Oh, he got me that time, as I said it, though.
That was weird. He smoked me. He threw his smoke right in my face.
Culty, though, if you're ever up this early and you can play, we'll totally play some multiplayer if you want to. It
Let's take them
Yeah,
down.
we could go 3-1.
doesn't have to be Warzone, especially. That's the biggest problem with Warzone right now, is it doesn't, he's in front of me. Is it the segments take too long for what we need from them? He's
I'm
somewhere
on
right
top
here.
of him. That's you. Reloading. Throwing my celebrate. Oh, I couldn't explode it. Celebratory C4.
Celebratory undetonated C4. Oh, we won.
It just turned into a celebratory backpack.
Yeah, so he'd play with us. That'd be fun. And we would take that at anyone in the community for sure. If anyone wants to play some multiplayer in the morning, even if you can't be on mic with us per se, we would still have people play in between other segments. It is now 7:50 West Coast time, 10:50 on the East. Gaming Morning Show continues. As we take a look at some of the headlines of the morning, you can follow us, Watch GMS on Twitter. He is sports.gaming on Twitter. I am Hefty Goof. And with that said, let's rehash the news of the day. Back to the newsroom with hashtag Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Today still is Monday, September 28th. And this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We had 3 pieces to talk about today. Let's get my favorite out of the way first. Some curling news, because we're all at the edge of our seat. It's almost curling season, if that's a thing. There's finally a curling robot. This is from the Wall Street Journal article. Curly, the curling robot, uses optics and advanced AI to determine the best trajectory and shoots a curling stone, which is fantastic. Out of Tokyo Game Show, we found out Resident Evil animated series is coming to Netflix. That is Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, CG anime, essentially. And it's going to follow Leon and Claire from the Resident Evil series. So if you like Resident Evil, check that out. And last but not least, we got a snippet from Microsoft confirming that they do have plans for future physical consoles, squashing the rumors from last generation that we're nearing the end of the console lifetime and moving to more digital and streaming only platforms. So look for Xbox 2 Series XYS 360 coming in 2030.
Series S.
Series S. 1, 2.
Sega Genesis.
Seriously though, Microsoft, get your naming conventions straight. They're terrible. They're just garbage.
All right, I finally found Daniela Hernandez, who wrote that Wall Street Journal piece about the curling robot. I finally found a tweet containing the link to the article. So we put that out on Watch GMS on Twitter, so be sure to check that out. Looks like our guy Polymeo is playing, let's see, Inertial Drift today. He'll be on around 8 o'clock Pacific time, so either when you're done watching us or whatnot, be sure to check him out on Twitch, Polymeo, Polimayo. I did have a friend, Paul, who I'm going to be checking into too, as someone who might be able to host the show with us too coming up, so that'll be kind of fun if that ends up coming to fruition.
Nice.
Thanks for all your good stuff in the newsroom, although I'm missing the newsroom background, so.
Oh yeah, I didn't even do that.
Eliminate our enemies or capture the overtime flag to win.
In case you missed it too, we do have initial lyrics written for the gaming morning show theme song. So
I'm
we're
playing
getting
a different game now.
we're getting ever closer. Did you hear Fall Guys came out on mobile?
Yes, I heard that from you.
He's on my body. He has 78 health. Stupid walls. Oh, no, no.
Oh, I'm all done. I'm all done. Not gonna die to him again.
Oh,
Daddy
no.
Squishy 420. You are now my. I don't even care if the other guy kills me. You're going down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. You hit him.
Ah, I ran right into the other guy.
They're making us fight for the win.
I know he's over there spinning, even though he didn't get the last kill.
We didn't even see it. Your spin is worthless.
Hunt them
All right.
Don't spin.
Not this.
Another merch idea, by the way.
They both went right.
You're on your own now. Stay alert.
He was in their spawn. To your left. Behind you. Never mind. I'm totally wrong. Oh, they're both alive still.
Oh, he
We're going back.
They
he was
happen to have
above
it.
me.
Yeah, they happen to have exactly 100 health. So I was assuming that you killed killed one.
That's right. I got the guy. So
All right, I'm going left.
I'm gonna go middle.
He's over there reloading.
You're the last man standing.
Nice.
That's a win. Next
I got
round.
the guy.
Get ready.
You got him.
We're seriously not gonna let that guy get the final kill again.
Hunt them down.
Nope.
Even if
Nope.
we lose this thing 6-1.
Don't care. As long as he never spins again. Alright. Got one.
Oh, he's back right. Nice job.
Ha!
2 wins down.
Ha!
Stay on them.
Kept you from spinning and killed you with my thermite.
This
Can't
is
spin
fun.
if you're on the ground.
So there's certain people I like. One is Spiteful Sean. He's dead. I shot him in the face.
Shot.
Oh god, I killed myself with my own thermite. Don't talk about it.
Lost that
Yep.
round.
You died, so I assumed I was clear. Walked right past that guy.
It's right. I killed myself with my own thermite. So
Yep.
Jackals.
Um,
Go hunt.
Alright, well. That's a decent gun at least.
oh, he slid right in front of me. It's not the bad guy though. You killed the bad guy, so nice job.
They are bleeding. Go for the throats.
Whew. As long as the spinning guy dies.
Yep. We have one mission.
Going right up the middle.
Gonna go right. Oh, he killed me. He's low. He has 7 health. He's to your right. Nice job.
That's 2 equipment kills this round.
This is so much fun. Spin out of that.
This was quite the drama. Oh, I made a mistake.
It's all right.
I went for the knife kill.
You're the only one left.
Nice snap. 100 up.
Jesus.
Oh, he almost walked into it.
Ah,
Nice try. Nice try.
Take it back.
I was really close with that knife.
Yeah. He like was stepping into it. Whizzed right by him.
Down to this. Fight them back.
All right.
I go right. Oh, he's right in front of me. Crap, that's not the bad guy either. Okay,
Oh.
that works. Hey, that works though. The
Stand down.
guy never spun again that we could see on
Never.
camera.
Never again. That was a good knife. Right in my.
Right in the forehead. Damn.
He hit me in my goggles. I seem to be fine.
Oh, that was fun though. We made the spinner not spin again, especially right off the bat. Oh, that made us mad. Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Spiteful shot is good. I love it. I love it. Especially with your like cartoony Fall Guys background to be so viciously angry. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got almost 8 o'clock now, West Coast time, 11 o'clock on the East. Thanks for being with us on this Monday, September 28th, 2020. Doing work in the robot lab. That's where you make your curling robots. And now you're at the co-working space, so... No one can see. This is the downside to having such a vertically oriented thing. No one can see any of your stuff.
Right.
I'll have to wait till you're full screen. All right, next hour we might play some Warzone. We'll have to see what happens. If there's enough in the chat, we'll do some Google Feud. We have sports and also trivia coming up next hour. It is #DrinkBeerDay. We want to know, how will you celebrate responsibly? What is the best kind of beer? What is the worst kind of beer? And will you also bring us beer like Colty Vibes? Because that's really all we're interested in. Is will you bring us the beer? Please.
Beer and or coffee.
You can find us, Watch GMS, on Twitter, and we are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. It is time for a coffee break. We will be back with our final hour on this Monday. Thanks for being with us. He's Sean. I'm Ryan. Gaming Morning Show. Back in a sec. Morning, gamer. It is Monday, September 28th, 2020. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Sean and Ryan with you for one more hour. It's 5 past 8 o'clock West Coast time, 11:05 on the East. Stick with us. We have maybe some Google feuds. Certainly we'll have sports and maybe some trivia coming up as well this hour. We've been telling you about a whole bunch of fun stuff this morning, including in our morning gaming news. Microsoft still going to make consoles, Resident Evil having an animated series come to Netflix, and finally, a curling robot that beats humans, quote-unquote, at their own game, this time on the ice.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is from Danielle Hernandez, and it's from Wall Street Journal. You reported it, Sean, in Gaming Morning News, and I only like it because reporters typically don't write their own headlines, so whoever wrote this headline, kudos to that person. A robot beats humans at their own game, hyphen, this time on the ice.
It's fantastic. I can tell you, I found this, and it's from 4 days ago. It's 5 days ago. It's a little bit older than I usually put in the gaming news, but it popped up on my Reddit, and I was like, I love everything about this. Curling holds a special place in my heart ever since we had our Halloween costume as the gold-winning American curling team from the last Winter Olympics, and I just think it's funny that there's a robot that now is a champion curler.
He's not only capable of curling, he is the best at curling. We are celebrating Drink Beer Day, and so we want you to celebrate with us, please. Won't you celebrate? We would love you to celebrate with us. Drink Beer Day. What kind of beer is your favorite? What kind of beer is your least? We had an Attack Owl IPA coming from Culty Vibes. And again, Hofbrew, where are you? Like Zoinks, G-Scoob. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Hofbrew, where are you? Yeah. Anyway, so we're just trying to get a gauge on, you know, where your beer choices are.
Is that a train station?
Sure.
It was that or Superstore.
Well, that's where we landed that whole time we were trying to play that tournament. I had a really bad Warzone tournament.
So bad.
Yeah, well, our best games came out of there. We tried a whole bunch of different places, and finally we were just like, if we survive Superstore, then maybe we have a shot.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Roof with you.
I have a spare plate if you need it.
I'm sure I'll find one. What's the worst that could happen?
Found some cash here.
That's not what I
Odin.
Got an assault rifle.
Okay,
Supply
there's
box
Scav.
ready for pickup.
This is my glass. Anticipatory glass.
My glass.
My glass. So anyway, we're really going to have some seltzer today for National Beer Day, because you know, that's how you should celebrate National Beer Day, is with something that's not actually beer.
Look, an og.
Send a claymore.
I'm on my way to the next one.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a seltzer. I think we should also have a beer to celebrate, and then try some of that seltzer.
Did you find a plate yet?
Oh yeah, I should probably put that on, huh?
Comic-Con's about to happen in New York City. They're going to do a virtual one, of course, because of the pandemic. So be sure to look for that October 8th through 11th. And Salt Bay gets a restaurant and then immediately has it shut down. So sounds like the people who control those things in Boston dropped the salt on the Salt Bay.
Shot.
I'm busy talking about the Salt Bay, okay?
Oh, they were up.
They're up above you?
Yeah, they were above me. Near where the Scav was.
Your
So
teammate
careful.
was sent to the gulag. They'll
I had
fight
so
for a
much
chance
money.
to redeploy.
They should be up here. Oh.
Right, I'm in. With,
Oh gosh. I killed one and then immediately got downed. Oh. They were just camping that area.
all right, I won.
Okay. There's one guy left where I died. If you want to try to get your money and stuff back.
There's a fight kicking off. While you wait, feel free to give these
What
wankers
could
a
go
proper
wrong?
cheering. And if you find something to throw, feel free to give them that as well. Fight's begun. Get yourself sorted. You're up next. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Ah!
You're all that's left. Get it done.
This game's dumb.
You gave him a proper sorting. Stand by for redeployment.
All right. Did
Well,
we get
there's
that?
a whole nother. There's that guy and then like another team there now, so just be careful.
How much time? We still have 2:30. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. And if I get it, great. And if not,
Here, found an aid station.
think they'll take $800 for your life.
They might, but you only have 6.
Damn it. There's a guy on the roof, and I just missed
there is.
the landing to get to exactly where our scav was.
I don't know if he ever saw you.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You might know now. What the heck?
Next objective located.
So if you want to go back down, I think there was a satchel down there.
I don't. I want to just get you back. Or die trying. I'm gonna run through the flames of despair. And plus I got a satchel there, which I totally remembered when I said that. Alright, bye 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 bye.
Here, found an
Of
aid
course it's
station.
over there.
There's also one here in
Here,
Promenade
found an aid
East.
station.
Okay, I'm gonna
You'd
take this
rather-
car.
Or there's one here on the
Here,
other side of the
found an
train
aid station.
station. You're kind of in the middle, or there's one here.
found an aid station.
You're in the middle of 4. You're almost like perfectly equidistant from all 4 of them. So just pick a direction and I'll
I'll go
get
get this
you
one
there.
on my left. Nope, that's the one you just got rid of. Yeah, there we go.
And we're back in the game.
There's definitely not gonna be someone just sitting here.
The new 50 Cent Warzone song, "Get You Back or Die Trying." I should pay attention to where I'm falling. I'm gonna fall on the roof right above you.
Put down some deployable cover. Which, by the way, for some reason, whenever I think about the word deployable cover, I can't help but think deplorable cover.
Body armor here.
This cover is awful. I can't even associate myself with it. It's so bad.
I thought there was someone over here. It was my shadow.
Got an LMG.
No,
I'm doing really good.
Got an LMG.
it's been a
I'm
while.
so good at this game.
I mean, we seriously hadn't played this until we did that warm up last Tuesday. Forever.
And that was bad.
But it's important to know that you were bad, right? Like, all right, will you drop your money? Actually, I put mine by the by. So there, you just buy a
Found some cash
UAV
here.
and pop it, please.
UAV.
And I have some plates for you. Actually, just buy some plates right there.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Okay,
Yep.
so train station guys are gonna come our way because the gas is closing. They're on
Moving up.
blue. So I say we mess with them because we owe
Sounds
them,
good.
and we're so vengeful
do
and
it.
spiteful. And then we can get their money and get our stuff. Get our right hand man back.
That was your door, right?
Yep. I didn't hear the warning. Usually it's like your UAV is out of fuel.
Oh, I got it.
Because I was going to mark them one more time. I'll try to go far right.
Oh, the gas is coming in hot.
Yeah.
So keep going.
Is that your
Too
coughing?
Slow. Oh yeah, I'm way too slow. The gas is fast.
Oh yeah, it's got me even.
Yeah,
That's not
We're
better.
on the fast side. All right, I'm out.
We're gonna die to the
Wasn't
gas.
Stupid. You know,
All right.
being able to play gunfight more often, it just makes me realize how much more I like gunfight than I do Warzone. Like we were playing a lot of Warzone because we were playing 3 wide all the time, and so we didn't have gunfight as an option, and it was so much fun. And I do like Warzone, but I like gunfight so much more that it just Warzone frustrates me.
All right. Well, I got a solution for you. Apex.
More Warzone,
Apex.
Hyperscape.
No, I won't make you do that. I won't make you do that.
Get you back or die trying.
Nice job, Culty. 8:16 West Coast time, 11:16 on the Eastern time zone. He is Sean. I'm Ryan. We're playing some Warzone to finalize this hour. If you missed it earlier, Comic-Con in New York is going to happen October 8th through 11th. They're very virtual in terms of, it looks like a pretty good partnership with YouTube because they're going to be doing all sorts of things with their comments and community and live chat. Like, to specify that in the release, like, that seems like that's a big deal. They must have a partnership there. But I'm excited they're going to have a Lost cast reunion. And then, speaking for my wife, she's excited there'll be a Smallville cast reunion because I don't care about that show. So.
Oh, I love some Smallville. It's so good.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
All right. Well, that's probably fitting because of my lack of comic book love.
Did you? I'm sure you've seen it if
Yeah.
you liked it.
Yeah.
But did you like watch it?
I
Or
mean, I
did you,
watched
like,
some
just
episodes.
Come in and out of some episodes.
No,
See, I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you
No,
go.
you go. Yeah.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah. I don't think you're right. I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Well, I'm trying to get a sense if like you watched enough of it early on to like, because really the first couple seasons, even though they're in my opinion not as good as some of the like middle seasons, they do a really good job of making you care about the characters that they introduce. So the first couple seasons are really good at like, okay, you care about these people, but the show in general is like, not great. There's a lot of like Monster of the Week type episodes, but by the end of them getting out of that and into more of an overall storyline, you're invested in the characters, and then they get really, really good, and then it goes on like 2 or 3 seasons too long.
I think the hardest part was I couldn't keep track of all the vampires by the end of it. I mean, there was Buffy and then Angel and then Spike and I think one thing that Smallville didn't have going for it is because it was on WB or CW or UPN or whatever it was called at the time. I probably grouped it into the Buffys of the world too much, and so yeah, because this is my wife watching, like she watches Daredevil and. The Flash, which is a CW show right now. She's watched the Green Arrow or whatever. Like, yeah.
And Arrow, and the Flash got way more CW-y, and I think even the last couple seasons of Smallville got there. But Smallville started before CW became a meme of itself. And so I really feel like the first half of that series is quality if you watch it in order. Not saying you should, because I don't think you're missing anything by just not watching it. But I did enjoy some Smallville.
What is the deal with no scavs by Stadium or the Village anymore? Like, come on.
They hate us.
They're out to get us. Maybe you need to drink a beer, Infinity Ward. Take some of the edge off and give us a scav. Hashtag drink beer date. We did give you earlier in the show 10 unusual uses for beer, most of which were to help with your garden. So if you like gardening, drink beer.
4 of them were gardening related. 4 of them were ingesting them in some way, and then the other 2 were washing yourself.
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
My glass.
One's in that building.
Mark out. Moving.
My glass again. Oh, I am so stuck on this window. What is going on with this window? It is out to get me.
I got an origin. They're not coming after us, it doesn't look like.
Well,
The
let's come
recon's
after
on the
me.
ceiling. Oh, jeez! He's at the top of the stairs. I spray painted at him. I'm running.
Did you spray paint him?
He's right here on me. He's gonna thirst me. He's gonna thirst me. He's gonna thirst me.
I'm coming. I'm so coming. I can't get to you.
He thirsted me.
Well, I wiped his team. That's consolation.
Oh, he was just standing there, scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. I was so scared, Sean. I was so scared. The guy fighting in the gulag right now is Barney Stinson.
I should do this.
A rare appearance on Gaming Morning Show from Neil Patrick Harris. We're thankful that he decided to stop by.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. If you lose,
Ugh.
you're done.
So dumb.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Go back to the front line. You've earned it.
That guy was running all over the place. He was really fast in the gulag. Alright. So we didn't get that. I'm gonna wait to see if you win.
I probably won't.
You're going to win. Don't. Not negative talk. Okay. You need a beer.
Dude. My window? This window sounds like I'm hitting bricks.
It's so brick-like. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. I'm in with...
Yeah, we're either gonna get that
Anyone need this?
or that.
Anyone need this?
Your teammates
I'm
are
dead.
proper
I'm going
sorted.
to get you.
We're sending them over.
Why didn't you shoot him in the face?
Finish the job.
I didn't want to.
Time's running out. Get to the target area.
Why can't I hop over those logs? You gotta be kidding me. You can jump over everything in this game except rocks and logs.
Those logs are real hard to jump over. There's a helicopter near you.
Ah, he's not worried about me. I only have a pistol, and there's no one waiting in these bunkers, because that'd be ridiculous. Could you imagine?
Contract complete. Your payment has been authorized.
Well, here we go again.
Yeah, there's definitely no one in here, right?
Got an assault rifle.
Actually, I'm gonna take that.
Oh, tease.
Got an LMG.
Oh, there's an Origin
Got
and
a
an
shotgun
Odin.
here. Got an assault rifle.
There's so many guns right by this thing. It's almost like someone died here.
We're inside the ring. About to get noisy. Got a shotgun here. Found an
That
SMG.
last one's an hog. Actually, it looks like they didn't loot downstairs. Man, a lot of. Is that you? Yep.
Yep. Rams for days.
Body armor here.
I marked a syringe that says body armor. All right, let's go down here when you're ready to
Mark
go
out.
with me.
Moving.
Sure.
Okay. I just didn't want to go in there without you. I was scared. Oh, they might have already been in here. Yeah, this looks really picked through. Bad guy, right here.
Flash out.
Got that one.
Flashed him.
I'm behind you.
I don't know where he went.
I'm going around the building.
I heard glass. Was that yours?
Nope.
Okay.
You went upstairs.
Okay, running up because I have. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! He's right there. He's thirsting me. I'm gone. He's healing. He's got heartbeat sensor. He's to your left. Hard swing. Nice try.
We lost that one. Come back stronger next.
Hey, keep your head up. Let's play some gunfight. We said we would try some Warzone because we just hadn't played for so long. So
Yeah.
8 o'clock hour is perfect time. We've kind of decided in the 8 o'clock hour, unless we got a bunch of people in the chat or we have a good topic that's kind of carrying through or we have a guest, because a lot of times at 8:20 we'll have a guest. We're just going to play some games in the last hour. So that's what we're focused on.
Because we like games.
Yes. Do you want to play Apex?
I don't even have that crap installed anymore.
I played after that awful Warzone tournament I played Saturday night. I played some Apex with my buddy Travis and actually had a really good time again. So Apex is kind of getting back into my heart, I'm not going to lie. Maybe that'll end with COD Bakwa, but
Yeah. Like I said when we talked about Hyperscape, it's the gunplay. And even, Warzone, I think what I'm not enjoying about it is it's playing gunfights the exact opposite, where if you have a bad round, 30 seconds later you're back into it and you can redeem yourself. Warzone, one guy catches you off guard and you die, and it's 10 minutes before you're in another gunfight, and so you just get to stew in it. But at least I like the gunplay. I like the way it controls. I like the weapons. I like firing the weapons. I like engaging in combat. What I like about Apex is the movement, running around and collecting stuff, and then you have to fight people, and it's like, oh, yeah, but I hate the way the guns feel. I hate the way all of the combat feels. Like, I just don't enjoy it, and so I think I'm past it.
no. That's not what I expected to hear today. I expected to hear you say, but you know what, for you, Ryan, I'd give it another shot. He gets another shot. Yes, he does. He does.
Not
Okay,
throwing away
once.
my shot.
Gosh, I want up on my barrel. One's coming right about there.
Okay, going here.
I'm watching to the left of that little rocky formation.
But so am I.
Oh no!
Bullseye.
What a twist!
10 seconds.
Stunned. All right, well, let's go.
Did you kill him?
Enemy on the objective. Let's move. Enemy secured the objective. That's game.
I like how he's shaking no. He doesn't get it. They don't get it yet. So what was it? We played this last week, and so on Hill, we don't like this map. So we go to the house and we go to the rock. And I think the team last week actually got it. Like, they understood what we were trying to do. And they, I think at one point said, "What are these guys doing?" or something like that. Now get it. They're just gonna.
10 seconds.
But the other one's sitting on the flag.
Enemy on the
Oh, he got me.
At least he killed you.
Make it happen.
They made this map worse by not getting it, or just not caring.
Well, maybe they'll get it now because of our pistols on the rock. Welcome to the rock. Make it really colorful. Oh, whoops, I fell off the rock. I can't get back on the rock.
It's my rock. Stay off.
Kobe. Cool.
Do you think they're in the house?
See, I always think that, and then they never are.
Yeah, they're never in the house.
All right, here we go. Let's see if they're in the house.
You're all
Nice.
we're taking the objective.
Get dangerously close to that flag.
Objective secured.
Just
Okay.
tease,
Well
just
done.
tease the flag. I'm gonna be no, just kidding. And then slowly just crawl back to it.
So I have a new hope for this round, though. I hope that nobody wins on deaths. I hope we all just win on flags. Because we're 3 for 3 so far.
No, the second one he killed you. He was on the flag when he killed you. but
Okay,
he
that
killed
still counts, but
you. Still counts. Oh, that was a good simultaneous grenade.
just tease the flag.
Oh man, I don't understand these guys.
10 seconds. Go. Secures that objective. We're taking the objective. 2 wins down.
We're playing a game of capture the flag.
We've been clear.
What is this map? Oh, it started. I should do something. I'm gonna shoot my silenced pistol so they can hear me. Oh man. I just hope they're having fun.
I don't know what's happening. Fire! Oh, is that your grenade back there?
10 seconds.
That was me. That was me.
Was that you?
Nope.
Oh, 10 seconds. We're way late.
Yeah, we're. I got a kill. We won!
Down. Keep fighting.
What is going on?
I don't know if they're brilliant or idiots.
Just when you
It's-
thought Hill couldn't get any worse.
Oh man. Nope, nope, they're there. There, he saw me in the house. Maybe he'll come down. Probably not though.
Fire!
Oh man. This is such a weird round.
We're gonna play this until 9 o'clock. Like, we're doing it
Alright,
again.
get up there.
Oh, he's behind us. Yeah, he just waited long enough to shoot me in the back.
We're holding on the objective.
Nice try, nice
One
try.
round is nothing. Prepare to fight.
He's not shaking no this time. That's so weird. It's almost like he's super confused. I don't know what his team. I haven't seen his teammate in 4 games.
Move to engage.
Oh good, a marksman rifle. We actually have an appropriate gun for the rock.
Except we're never gonna see their face because they haven't shown up anytime we've been on
true.
Rock.
It's true. Such. Oh, I saw someone left. Just briefly.
Oh, got one. Nice.
That is the way. I'll do the next round.
See you later, Colty. Have a good morning.
Hey, thanks for weighing it out. That was fun. Amazing what happens when we have a marksman.
Feels so dumb.
It really is.
Oh, I covered up your heart. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm just trying to make it as colorful as possible. That's my new strategy on Hill. Okay, one's left.
Not no mo. Grenade, right?
Nothing.
Ten seconds.
He's right behind that rock.
2 wins down. Keep up the pressure.
We actually might win a hill, which takes a lot. I just need you to know that. Like,
Switching sides.
we never do this well in hill.
Match point.
They're
Takes
so
this,
bad.
We take it all.
Let's go jump off the ravine 3 times in a row.
I just don't understand why they haven't even tried to come in the house yet. Like,
or even like go around and pick us off. Like they just have no interest in playing our game.
is that you?
Stunned me. Or no, they stunned me. No hit.
I think they're just trying to shoot.
See, they know we're here. They just don't care.
Oh, one's right in front of me. Oh, I'm dead. Nice work. We won. We won a hill. It takes a lot of work for us to win a hill.
We did it! As designed.
No. All right, we got sports coming up after this game. Oh, if you have anything you want to share with us, we would love to hear from you. Some gaming morning news headlines. Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news headlines. Resident Evil is going to have an animated series. Microsoft going to continue to make consoles. There's going to be a curling robot. And name of the morning was Undead Darlings, No Cure for Love. You can find all that information on our Twitter feed at WatchGMS. This day in gaming history, 92, Mortal Kombat 4.0 came out in arcades, and Capcom released Dead Rising 2 for PS3 and Xbox 360. Oh, and we're drinking beer at some point today. Hopefully sooner than later.
You think this is coffee in here?
Mama needs some beer.
That'd be a good cup too.
Yeah. No, I hopefully our intern is cataloging all of our great ideas that we've had so far. GMS coffee cup, celebratory grenade, and I can't remember the one I came up with earlier in today's show. But
Don't
it's going to
spin.
be brilliant.
Don't spin. That's what it was.
That's what it was, yes. Hey, we're back in Atrium. Oh, no, we opened up with Bazaar. That was what it was.
Bizarre.
We had
Yeah.
Atrium a whole bunch on Friday.
Gunfight.
Gunfight.
Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime
Hey, look.
flag to win.
It's Bobby.
It's Bobby.
I'm going to go middle.
Ooh, I'll
You know
I'll
the
watch your
job.
back.
Do it.
One was AFK. One's back right corner. Move and spawn middle.
We lost that one.
We
Step
lost
it
that
up.
one.
I shot at him a couple times.
He stopped moving middle. Yeah, he like went
Yeah.
back to his left quickly and then just stopped. Sorry, back to his
Yep.
right. I'm gonna go left quarter.
Around the outside.
He's low. He has 16. Oh, yep. Nice jump. Oh, that was beautiful.
Taking the advantage. Make sure we keep it.
Dare I say
Did
that
it.
was sexy. Look at that. Oh yeah.
So good. And then he kind of surprised me that he was just like staring
Time
at
to
that
earn a
wall.
living.
Caught me off guard.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
my.
halfway left. Oh no, I missed a whole bunch. I missed a whole bunch. I'm throwing a grenade. I don't know what I was doing there.
Fight for it. Keep at it.
I was really panicked. Like, I missed so much right there. Wait, I'm time out. I'm throwing a grenade. Gosh.
Weird.
How
Died
rude.
while throwing a
Shut
grenade.
up,
That's
Sean.
so
I know.
bizarre.
If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Oh, I almost killed the other guy and then I got shot in the back.
I am playing so badly. I think Hill took out all of my ability to actually play this game.
You should throw more grenades. That's the angle I had on the other guy when that guy killed. Oh,
Dude, these are great guns.
It's over.
No, these are great guns. They both killed me simultaneously. Nice shots.
they're so bad. They're so bad.
But
You
that-
don't need two of them.
That proved your point right there. Like, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna hang back. Oh, apparently I looked the wrong way. They take longer to reload. Nice shot.
We set the tempo. Keep it up next round.
Stupid guns.
All you gotta do is jump so you can actually get the right height.
Time to get paid.
Alright, we got sports after this.
Sports. That was
Hi.
something.
Hi there. How you doing?
Whee!
Don't spin.
It was for you. I was doing
Oh.
a 360.
A 360 of love.
Man, I'm gonna try this Magnum. What could go wrong?
One's going far right.
Far out. He's a middle spawn going right again. You killed him. You did it.
Get ready for the next one.
Oh, man. Ooh, right in the spleen.
Took out all of his
Time to earn a
spleens.
living.
Oh, look, another shotgun.
I'm gonna go middle.
Going middle.
He's behind me.
Oh,
I missed him so many times. Oh my gosh, I had so many chances. Oof, that was bad timing.
yeah. Right in the crotch spleen.
This is match point. We need a win.
Alright, I'm gonna
These
hang
guys were
back for a
pushing
sec.
so hard, and then they just stopped.
They're back right.
Leave the mission, soldier. You're the only one left.
They outplayed me there for sure.
They were surrounding you like velociraptors.
There's no way I was making it out of there alive.
That guy went around the outside.
Around the outside. Around the outside.
outside.
Oh, we never even talked about that, and now's the appropriate time to do it. It's sports!
Sports!
Wow. That was very, very gumptious of you. Wow. Not usually the case with Sean in sports. So
Gotta keep it guessing.
we were gonna watch the race yesterday, and we actually are really planning to stream F1 races with you on Twitch. I think, see, that's the hard part. I'm trying to figure out if we're allowed to. That's the weirdest part.
Yeah, see, and I had that same thought. So, yeah, we'll have to finish doing some research.
Because they have watch parties and they have sports as a category, but then they also say, like, sports you can't stream because it's copyrighted. So then my thought was maybe we would just put up, like, the lap tracker or something, or maybe watch an onboard camera or something. But we wanted to watch it, and so I mentioned my crappy Warzone tournament Saturday night. Well, I ended up playing Apex with Travis until 1 in the morning. I was supposed to be at your house by 4 to watch the F1 race in Russia. I set alarms, like 3:40 and 3:55. And I don't even think I acknowledged my alarms. That's how asleep I was. And you started it, right?
Yeah, I got up and turned it on, and I didn't make it very far.
Yeah. So, and it was too bad, too, because Max Verstappen actually did really well.
Yeah. Yeah, did you rewatch it at all?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I kind of had it on passively while I was, when I wasn't crawling in dirt. It was a weird race.
Yeah, Hamilton got another penalty.
2, in fact. So he was told by his team that there's a certain place that you can do practice starts, and most drivers at some point during the morning of the race, usually when they're getting ready, or they usually do a couple laps out to the grid, they'll stop in a designated space that they're allowed to and do practice starts. So Mercedes told Hamilton, stop here and do your practice starts. So he does a practice start, stops, does a second practice start. Turns out that wasn't an area you can do practice starts, and being stopped on a racetrack in an area where you're not supposed to is really dangerous. So that's a penalty. And so he was hit with 2 5-second penalties, which was really interesting for a while, because the commentators are like, well, he has 2 penalties, 5 seconds. So if you stop on your pit stop, you take a 5-second penalty. Can you take both at the same time and stop and just take the 10 seconds? Or does it have to be like you stop, you take your 5-second penalty, but then you have to serve that other penalty at some point, or it gets tacked onto the end or whatever? Turns out they were able to get clarification before it happened. He could just stop and do his 10 seconds. Had they been bigger penalties, like stop and go penalties, he would have had to come in, stop, go, come back in, stop and go. But being 5 seconds, he was able to just combine those.
So if you're a Formula One fan, that's something we are planning to do at some point, or might try to watch them after the fact. I don't know. We want to. The West Coast is tough because with all the international sites, we're watching at 4, 5, 6 in the morning. But that also is kind of fun too, because there's a kind of a void out there as well. NFL yesterday, 49ers with backup quarterback Nick Manus dismantled the Giants 36-9. Patriots over the Raiders 36-20. Raiders no longer defeated. Woohoo! Steelers over the Texans. That was a good game. All the Watt brothers played each other, which was kind of fun. Browns beat Washington 34-20. So the Browns are now 2-1. Eagles and Bengals. Good old 23-all tie. Yep, that's right. I was playing with Travis, who's an Eagles fan, on Saturday night. I said something to the effect of, hey, at least we get to stick together as winless teams. And he goes, well, at least we'll beat the Bengals tomorrow. Nope. He thought I was trying to gloat when I texted him and said hi. But, yeah. Bills, a pass interference call helped them avoid blowing a 28-3 lead and losing. Instead, they blew a 28-3 lead and won 35-32. The Falcons also blew yet another big lead. 30-26 loss to the Bears. I'm actually surprised that Dan Quinn is still the coach this morning. And maybe he is, and I haven't checked Twitter. But I thought he was going to be let go after their last 20-0 loss, 20-0 lead that they ended up losing on. Yeah, kind of crazy.
Not good.
You watched the first Broncos game, so you saw Steven Gostkowski miss a whole bunch of field goals for the Titans. Since then, he's been really good. Went 6 for 6 yesterday. Won the game on a 55-yarder. Titans stay undefeated 31-30 over the Vikings. Panthers beat the Chargers. Chargers lost. Woohoo! So really, at this point, if the Ravens beat the Chiefs tonight, the Broncos are 0-3, but they're only one game in their division out of second
and
place.
Somehow still in it.
You only got to win the division.
Man.
Yeah. Colts over the Jets 36-7. Buccaneers beat the Broncos 28-10. Seahawks stay undefeated, beat the Cowboys 38-31. That was a good game. Lions 26,
really
Cardinals 23. Yo, you watched a lot of the Seahawks, or some of it, I should say?
I saw all of the second half because that was post dirt, and then the wife and mother-in-law went to the store, so I was hanging out with father-in-law, watching the Seahawks game. Man, that second half was good. It was real good.
All right, and then tonight, Chiefs, Ravens. Sean and I might actually get together and watch that. By the way, I still have some beef burgers left, so I could do another run on the grill. I'm just saying. Just saying. Here we go. Major League Baseball has expanded the playoffs. The Mariners still didn't make it. Sorry, Ben. 16-team field. The top pairings in the AL are Tampa Bay and Toronto, Oakland and Chicago. Minnesota won the Central. They will host Houston. And then the Yankees and Cleveland is the other matchup. In the NL, it's our Will Smith-led Dodgers against the Brewers. Atlanta and Cincinnati.
I find myself, because the Angels were garbage this year, I find myself wanting to root for the Dodgers just because of our made-up, this is actually Will Smith. It's so absurd, but every time I see them playing, I'm usually not live, but on like the score tracker, I'm like, go Will Smith. It's so bizarre.
And it's not bad. I mean, for 52 years old, he's still just cracking the ball for sure. Cubs, Marlins, and then San Diego and St. Louis. So here's kind of I'm with you here. So I'm a Cubs supporter, so I'm going to root for them for sure. After that, I'm actually going to be pulling for San Diego. I'd love to see the Padres, especially because the Broncos won their first Super Bowl the year after switching the uniforms. And while I didn't like and still don't like the uniform switch, I missed our old set, the Padres this year went back to the brown and yellow. And so if you believe in like uniforms, it is. It's such a good look. So that's kind of my rooting sequence. In the AL, I will pull for the Twins or maybe the Blue Jays. I don't know. Maybe the A's. I'd be up for the A's.
Yeah, A's is fine. Blue Jays would be interesting though. Ooh, we have Hofbrew. Talking beer finally.
10 to the end of the show. Nice work, Hofbrew. You're probably pretty busy though. He works a lot. Let's see. What's he say? Best beer is tough, as with all other things. It is true. He is not one of the guys who picks favorites.
I feel you.
He's talking about Fort George, Optimist. I mean, yeah.
Basically, anything we've had from Fort George has been good.
And then there's Stella and Heineken. Okay, so I have a story to tell you on that note, and I will do that when we get back into gameplay. I'll finish sports, and I'll come back and give you that. You know where I'm going with this already.
And I have a story too.
All right, so NBA Finals matchup set. It's the Heat and the Lakers. Lakers destroyed the Nuggets. That's for Hofbrew as well. Yeah, I'm just rubbing it in. But and then the Heat won last night, beating Boston. I think both those series were only 5 games. And so Lakers and Heat starting on Wednesday. And here's the thing. I looked at the schedule, Sean. All 6 o'clock starts by and large. which means the 2 Friday games I'll likely be able to watch all of because I'll probably be in bed before any of the other games are finalized. That's kind of scary. Kurt Busch won the NASCAR Cup playoff race yesterday in Las Vegas. He had been 0 for 21 prior to that. And Breanna Stewart and the Seattle Storm wrap up their series against Minnesota, 192-71 to sweep the Lynx. And now the Storm are into the WNBA Finals. That's your sports.
Sports. To finish off sports before we get into our beer stories, I have some good news and I have some bad news about Formula One. What do you want first?
Always the bad news.
November 15th, Turkey, 2 a.m. start. I think we just stay up for that one.
Actually,
just play games until 2.
We'll be in bed by
race,
3:30. Yeah,
sleep
that's
till
not
football.
a bad deal. Yeah, I'm with you there.
So Turkey, early start. But then we get to Bahrain on the 29th and December 6th. 29th is a 7 a.m. start. The 6th is a 9 a.m. start. We get to sleep in.
There you go.
We'll have to check schedules, though, and make sure those don't especially that 9 a.m. don't overlap with Broncos.
What day?
We'll have to go picture in picture. The later one is the 6th.
6th of November?
December.
Gunfight. Eliminate all enemies or capture the overtime flag to win.
Nope, we're the Sunday night game. Unless we get flexed out of
Nice.
that, we're supposed to play the Chiefs. So, which then the downside is the Chiefs Broncos game will definitely be a 10 a.m. start if that happens because it's at Kansas City. He and I have played the same idea. So speaking of Stella and Heineken, so our father-in-law is living with Sean now, and he's suffering from dementia, which has been tough, certainly. But before he had that
This round's off.
illness,
For the next one.
he would always have Stella in his house, and he was one of those guys who did a great job of constantly using the same joke over and over, and so he would always ask every time you came over to his house, "Want a Stella?" Every single time. He's on my body, and I got to the point where
Oh, God. That
Put it
stupid
behind you,
flippy
we've got
sight.
work to do.
oh yeah, you always toggle that. I was like, what happened to you? Because that usually doesn't happen to you, except, yeah, well, you toggle that sight almost every time. And so anyway, it was always a constant running joke with him where he'd look at me and be like, "Want a Stella?" He's on me.
Nice.
2 wins
And
down.
so anyway,
Yeah.
and then one other time, I think either probably like a confusion at the store, either by himself or his wife, had Heineken because it's the same green bottle, right? It's not identical, but you get my point. And he had Heineken, and he goes, "You want a Stella?" And I was like, "Yes, I do, because at least Heineken is better than Stella." Is it just him?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're down to, yeah.
All right, what's yours?
So Heineken was my first legal beer. Went to a concert on my 21st birthday and went to get a beer. All they had was Heineken, so I had a Heineken. And I didn't dislike Heineken, and I still don't. I would never, ever choose it. But if you handed me one, I'd drink it. It'd be fine. So yeah, that was my first legal beer.
And kind of to Hoffer's point is he's grouping these two together, and I would otherwise have done that both because of the green bottles, and they're both pretty much the same kind of basic lager, right? Oh, we
Oh,
got
there's
two
one
again.
more.
He's in spawn. He's AFK.
5 rounds down.
But I will tell you that Heineken is distinctly better than Stella.
Oh yeah, for sure. I once paid $10 for a Stella
Switches side.
at an Angels game because I went to get a beer and everything like they were like, "Oh, we're changing the keg on that. Oh, we're out of that." All they had was Stella, and I wanted a beer. So, oh, he's back. He got me jumping across.
Oh, the other guy quit though this time.
That gave them something to think about. Good work.
So, yeah, way too much for Stella.
But sometimes even having bad beer is better than no beer.
It's for sure better than no beer.
It's 55 past 8 o'clock. We're heading into our final game. I'll let you pick a trivia question if anyone wants to answer this. It is up for anyone. Science, entertainment, or general, Sean?
Oh, science for sure.
Science! Of course, you had to pick science. What do you have if you suffer from podobromhidrosis? Podobromhidrosis. What do you have if you suffer from podobromhidrosis? I feel like I actually said that one fairly correctly.
I think you got it.
All right, trivia question. I'm typing it in the chat. Do you know? You have to tell me
I
the answer.
don't.
Okay.
I don't.
It's did you see the map? Did you see the map? Did you see the map?
I did see the map. I love finishing on King.
I love it. I love it. I would drink Coors Edge before either Stella or Heineken. And I'm going to smile and nod because I definitely know what Coors Edge is.
Gunfight.
Don't you, Sean?
Totally. Who doesn't?
I'm guessing maybe they're non-alcoholic beer. Maybe it's like their version of Milwaukee's Beast or something. Probably something not good.
Triggers pulled. Let's go.
Language. That guy told me to move my bottom in a very nice way.
He's right there.
Oh, and there's another guy in the middle that got me.
I just don't understand why I didn't see him. So I looked down the corridor, and I didn't see him. So I went into the what are those things called? The crate, and yeah, just got lit up. All right, I'm gonna go back to the old ways.
Yep, same.
Where'd that grenade come from?
No idea. Couldn't have been a better shot though. Bounced it off the handrail.
Move your ass.
Okay, that one guy wearing the
So dumb.
one skin is pretty insane.
They're both pretty good. Behind you, behind you, behind you. He's in our spawn.
You're the last man standing.
Just ran
Turns
out
out
of
they were
ammo.
both
One round
there.
gone. We're not dead yet, are we, lads?
Why'd I have to run out of ammo, Sean? Oh, he got me on his last clip too. At least if you're gonna get double pistols, the Renetti's the best version of
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
We're losing
I just
ground.
never
Let's
saw
take
a
it
face of anyone.
Bad timing.
back. Give him a proper English welcome.
Alright, well. This was fun. He's real low.
I hit him.
He's there. Thank
Taking
goodness.
the advantage. Make sure we keep it.
I didn't realize you'd already killed the other guy.
Yeah. We were in an epic long distance gunfight and I shot him in the head.
Epic long distance battles of history. There's one above me.
Got him. Oh. He's in the middle somewhere.
He's on the crate, in the crate. Did I just died him? Nice try.
Take a breath. We're going back.
Coors Edge. The banquet stuff. What is
Switching
Coors
sides.
Edge?
We're down on match point. We need a win.
Oh, happy Siri took forever.
He's behind us. Alright, well, that was
Took a beating today.
Crap.
Not
Non-alcoholic lager. All right, fair enough. What
right.
do you have if you suffer from podobromhidrosis? I tried to say it faster instead of in syllable form. Do you have any guesses?
No, I got nothing.
Smelly feet.
Gross.
Do you suffer from podobromhidrosis?
Only when I've been sweating.
Mice meat fell smythe. Words are tough.
They're overrated.
All right, it's time to celebrate Drink Beer Day. Wow, thanks for everyone who answered in the chat. Sean's gonna finish his beer right now. Look at that.
It's delicious.
It's amazing what happens when you put beer in a coffee cup.
Drink coffee. It's not coffee, it's beer.
All right. Hey, you have a great rest of your Monday, Sean Lee. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I'm not gonna be in any crawl spaces today, so it'll be a great day.
Not a single one. Crawl spaces are off limits.
Crawl space.
Although I think all your insulation just fell down.
You shut your mouth.
All right. Everyone have a great Monday. Thanks for being with us. We will be back tomorrow, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, as we always are. It's 9 on the west, 12 on the east. Thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show. See you tomorrow. Have a great Monday.
Make up your own rules as you go. Stay only true to what you know and who you are. And who you are. The road may be rough, you might not see the top, but winners don't quit and winners don't stop. The leaf may look large, you might think that you'll fall, but winners aren't born,